encountering some bad guys that you had to kill, getting into a staring contest with the undead and winning, and various other hijinks. You found yourself eventually in a room that was a tomb with a very large metal sarcophagus made out of an amalgam of silver, gold, and platinum. And Gabe discovered that when you touch it, it will turn you into one of those metals. As there is currently a large platinum, like life-size platinum statue of David right up on the dais.
First gold, then platinum.
I say we chop it up and sell it.
David's useful though, but we can do this to anything, presumably.
Is there like a rock or something?
Anything living, I'm assuming.
I don't know what you mean by is there a rock? There are little pebbles and things around, yeah.
Yeah, anything just to toss at whatever gave it touch and see if it will turn that into platinum or some other metal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you throw like a little pebble at it, it bounces off, it appears to still be a pebble.
Now, what if we set the pebble on it?
Sorry, what was that?
Can we set the pebble on it and see if that makes a difference?
Sure. Yeah, you grab the pebble, kind of line it up so you don't touch and just kind of drop it right onto the top, and you sit there and you look at it. Still a stone pebble.
So it only works on living things then, right?
Probably. I'm not going to bother trying to identify it, for obvious reasons.
What are those reasons?
You have to touch it to identify it.
And?
Not doing that.
Okay, Gilbert the Great and Powerful is back. What's happening?
They're currently discussing what to do about the statuesque David.
Can I just like toss a rope around David, like upper torso somewhere under the arms, and pull him away?
What is your drag capability?
480.
That is insufficient.
It's like a ton.
About a man-sized statue of gold or platinum is going to weigh close to 1,600 pounds.
So can we take this? What is it? Is it a tomb or sarcophagus? Like, what is it?
It is a sarcophagus.
I do have
drag the sarcophagus and take it back to our base.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
He wants to get the money printing machine back at our base.
Yeah, can we take it back to our base?
Okay, yeah, just walk over there and pick it up.
No, like drag it. I'm not gonna pick it up.
you want to drag it? Okay, walk over there and start pulling.
We just need to like connect a fucking rope or a chain to it and pull it.
I doubt even that's safe, to be honest.
Well, that's a question though too. Is even if something that isn't living touches it, can we still touch that and not turn into anything?
Well, let's find out. And Gilbert tosses you 50 feet of hempen rope.
Okay, I'll try it.
Give it a shot.
Just nodding.
All right, yeah, you kind of spool out the rope and just kind of, while holding one and kind of whip the other end so it lays over the top of the sarcophagus. It has no apparent effect.
Okay, now what about trying to drag it?
Okay. You pull very hard. The sarcophagus does
Okay.
not move.
Is there enough room for me to poof back into dragon here?
It is a 30 by 50 room.
That sounds big enough to hold a size huge creature.
So how much?
Just barely. Everyone's
How
crammed up
much
against one
do we
wall if you
need to
do that.
be able to fucking move this?
How far is it to outside access? Like the front door?
You tell me.
Very, very far. Oh, sorry, Under.
I simply answered, you tell me.
I don't know. I wasn't here last week.
It's many hundreds of feet.
Yeah, it's pretty convenient.
I want to say we have like maybe a like 1.2 miles of actual distance we have to cover.
Hmm.
If we were to bring back David and David, Gilbert, and myself, would we be able to drag it outside or no?
Why would I want to drag it?
Because if we can use this to turn our enemies into something that we could make money out of, it could be
That would crash
worth
the
our
economy.
fucking time.
Now, as for having really nice commemorative golden statues, I can get behind that. But if we try selling it, we will crash the economy.
I don't think he cares.
I don't care.
I'm just imagining many years in the future, and you guys are sitting back in your retirement in your castle, looking at this hall of silver, gold, and platinum enemies, many of them very high level that you've turned into statues. And some wizard walks in, looks around, and just does like time stop, and then just starts walking around casting Greater Restoration.
Yeah, but by then we could kill them all, so it doesn't matter.
I think you missed the point, Crazy.
A hall full of your
Keeping-
enemies.
Yes. Keeping your enemies, entombed like that simply means you have a large number of fuck you up encounters when they all eventually get loose. Like, how it was probably not the wisest idea for me to banish 4 iron golems into the timeout room? Like that. But with dragons and demons and angels
Could be fun though.
and an
I-
angry commissar.
All right. So what are you guys actually doing?
I'm going to be standing out in the hallway advising us to move on to a new pasture.
I can't do anything to fix David's current condition. I can only do it once per long rest.
And I would. Great.
Well, if everybody else wants to step out, I can poof into a dragon and pull David away from this sarcophagus and greater restoration.
Sure.
So what is the dragon's strength?
The dragon's strength is, as a size huge creature, 27.
All right, yeah. So is that what you try to do? You turn into a big dragon, try to drag the David statue away from the sarcophagus?
I'm gonna try and pull him away with the rope just so I'm not getting too close to the sarcophagus.
Okay, fair enough.
And if that doesn't work, I'll just be extra careful.
Yeah, you have to loop the rope around her a bunch of times so that you don't just snap the rope pulling with that much force. But you can do so, and you're able to slowly drag her away. You guys hear this terrible sound of metal on stone just being dragged.
We just gotta hope it doesn't fall over. Break.
And that's when it falls over. There's a loud clang.
Why'd you have to say that?
Fortunately, it does not. It appears that metal is somewhat more resilient to just falling over than, say, ice or stone would be, and she does not appear to have taken any damage from that.
You know, it occurs to me. Gold is a malleable metal, isn't it?
Gold is, yes.
Dean, is it possible to fabricate David's legs into like metal tracks?
I'm gonna greater
Oh.
restoration before they.
I don't
something
think that's how it
terrible.
works.
You got the
Yeah,
diamonds
I'm
for
not
that?
even sure about the transmuted.
I do. I picked up a lot of supplies last time we went shopping.
Just making sure, because it eats like, what, 100 gold of diamond dust?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you can turn back into Nala and cast your Greater Restoration on her. David turns squishy.
Wait, how's
No melting into a puddle of Ghibli bits.
No, she's fine. She's just prone on the ground, looking up at the ceiling.
Alright, good. So I put everything back in place.
Laura walks over to her. That was dumb. And walks off.
Incredibly. Let's go.
that was shiny?
I'm gonna throw a longsword at her. Because I don't think I returned that last time.
Okay.
Hopefully she catches it and doesn't scare.
Lands on the sarcophagus.
Okay. So as you guys start walking out of here, what's your marching order?
Why? Crazy. You're a
reasons.
big strong fighter, yes?
I need health. I need to be healed.
Fine. I'll take point.
I'll follow behind you, but I need healed.
All good.
I have to go for a bit because my parents continually forgot to tell me that they want to have dinner outside of the house for whatever fucking reason. I'll be back eventually.
Alright.
Probably.
Have fun.
It's dark out, and
And
it's
this
just
is
been
the part-
raining all day.
Yes, but my parents are idiots.
Oh, you heard him. Good luck.
Anyways,
Have
See
fun.
ya.
See you.
Have fun.
Alright, so I
I
got
won't.
Gilbert and then Crazy. Who goes next in your marching order?
I'll come third behind those guys. That's enough wall I can put some arrows in.
Go next.
Alright.
So we're gonna sandwich the archer.
Looks like
Yes.
you guys are sandwiching
Hey,
the
that's
archer,
Mark.
so that means Dean's in the last slot?
I don't mind, sure.
Okay.
Me and the robot.
Alright, so yeah, as you guys leave the sarcophagus of King Midas behind, and you walk 15 feet down, or sorry, 30 feet down the corridor, you turn to the east the way you guys came. It's the only way out of there. 70 feet down from the corridor is that T-junction. To the left, heading north, is the corridor from whence you came. Straight ahead to the east is not.
I would like to head straight to the east into unknown territory.
All right. Well, that goes 50 feet to the east, turns north 20 feet, turns east again. It's kind of like a little S curve there. Goes another 20 feet to another T-junction, heading to the north and to the south. To the south, you can see it goes 10, 20, 30, 50 feet with another T-junction going east or west. While to the north, it goes 10, 20, 30, 40 feet before turning to the east.
East.
So you were heading north and then east?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you head the 10, 20, 30, 50 feet to the north. It bends, you can see goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet off to the east. Before that's the edge of your light and dark vision, I believe.
I got 120 feet dark vision. I know I'm a bit more further behind the pack, but
Yeah,
I
so
should be able to see a bit extra.
Nah, you can't see around them. Too many people in the way.
I advance
All right, you start
into
advancing.
the unknown.
Mm-hmm. And as you're advancing, eventually bringing into view, 90 feet from the corner, an archway that opens up into a room.
I walk in.
Okay. Yeah, so you walk in. It is a 50 by 50 room. There are wooden coffins, like in like a quarter circle, going like from straight to your left as you walk in, all along the north and east walls in like an arc. There are 12 of them. On the south wall, in the middle of it, is another archway leading south and a corridor beyond that.
Divine sense.
Well, the whole place is desecrated.
Any undead?
No. Of course, you should remember, total cover would include inside of a coffin that isn't open.
Good point. Is any coffin among these coffins more prestigious than the others?
Go ahead and make an investigation check. No, they appear to all be lacquered up black wooden coffins.
Gilbert will use thaumaturgy and speak aloud. My apologies for disturbing your rest, but is anybody home?
A moment passes. You do not hear any response.
Okay. Gilbert's going to start intentionally walking towards the south door, making sure that his ass is unguarded if something chooses to jump him.
Okay.
And I'll just walk out down south.
All right. You start walking down south. As Crazy follows behind you, cross the threshold out of the room, you guys hear a click.
I would like to shrug my shoulders and say,
not done.
"Ah, shit."
So Gilbert and Crazy, right behind you, right in that archway. You know, this like goes right between Crazy and War. A solid iron door just falls from the ceiling, clung, and closes the way behind you. War, David, and Dean inside that room. You also see the same thing happen to the west door. As two doors that were hidden in the north wall open up.
Do I have any chance to do any spells or anything?
Nope.
Two
Because you
doors.
see a creature in each of these hidden closets.
Oh, a creature. Lovely.
Yeah. I tried to upload it to Discord. I'm just getting
What kind
processing.
of creature am I killing? What kind of creature am I killing? Show me.
I'm trying to.
It's a creepy breacher and donkey from Stalker. Monstrous. Spooky.
Unfortunately,
Just for whatever reason, Discord is not letting me upload it. It just says processing
too
and then
cursed.
fuck you.
It's too cursed
It might
for
be.
human eyes.
your opponent is just too powerful to Discord to handle.
It's
Roll
not
me-
the. There we go. It's two of those guys.
Oh!
Roll initiative.
The can openers. Should Crazy and I also roll an ish?
If you'd like. Probably
Everyone
wouldn't be a bad
rolling
idea.
it, right?
Yes.
Damn it.
So you let me kill one of these things first. So, yeah.
Alright, War. Well, that is what you see. Two of those creatures in closets. You are in a sealed room. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna kill one of them anyway. But I want to ask a question. I know it's gonna seem far fetched, but could this creature be surprised because it couldn't? Because I'm not surprised.
That might be an argument you could make if someone hadn't spent several loud moments yelling about your presence there. They are not at all surprised to find you there.
Well, I mean, I know it's not surprised to find us there. We sprung the trap. What I'm saying is, could I surprise the creature because I'm not surprised? So when the doors come up, I've already got a crossbow pointed at him, and I'm already starting to shoot. So could he be surprised that I'm already like, hi, how you doing? You know, when the door drops, like I knew it was coming.
Tell you what, make a sleight of hand check to see how quickly you can draw your weapon and fire.
This kid is why you get sleight of hand.
And you're basically just rolling against his insight. Yes, you can count him as surprised for your class feature there.
Oh my god, okay. I don't know how many hit points he's got, but I just took a whole hell of a lot. Let me see, hang on. Would you look at that bullshit? 2 nat 1s?
Whew.
Don't you get advantage if you go first?
Oh, yeah, I do get advantage, right? You're right. Thank you.
Yeah, you should take advantage of that.
But
Alright, so total would be 1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
Okay, So all these count as crits because he's surprised.
Okay.
So give me a minute for this dice.
Mm-hmm. By the way, if you're curious to know while we're waiting for you to type all this up, he rolled a 5 for his insight.
Yeah, then he deserves to get this.
He really, really does.
Could you look at that bullshit? 2s and 1s. Oh my god.
Oof.
Oof, indeed. All right, yeah, you turn him into a pincushion. You sort of see your bolts sort of get like slurped slowly into it after they hit. And yeah, he looks a little rougher for that. But he is not
Yeah,
even
magical
bloody.
piercing. I'm done.
All right. Gilbert, the door slammed down behind you.
Ah,
Be
yes.
right back.
Do I see anything bad happening to me in this hallway?
No, hallway looks clear.
All right, crazy. Let's get ready to lift the fucking door. And Gilbert is going to attempt to move the door.
Like you're going to try to lift it?
Yeah.
Crazy, you go right after David. Would you be helping him with this?
I believe so.
Okay. So, Gilbert, go ahead. We'll use your roll for both turns. It's just you have advantage on this. This is an athletics check.
Hot fucking damn! My nat 20s tonight aren't being used to murder people.
All right. You move the door, and you feel it go up about a half inch. And you can hear the sounds of combat inside, including that horrid fluting noise that you have come to associate with these Shoggoths. But the door opens no further.
All right.
There's a half-inch
Um,
gap at the bottom.
Okay, am I able to like get that chunk of a 8-foot pole under there?
It is too large.
Okay.
You have a half inch, a little bit more than a centimeter.
I wasn't sure how thick the pole was.
The pole's about an inch in diameter.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be my turn then.
All right, and that was also Crazy's turn. Dean.
Well, things be spooky.
Things be spooky. You also hear people futzing with the door.
Yep. Let's see. Well, I want to do something. I'm not sure if I can do it, so I'm going to try to announce what I'm doing before I actually do it. Is that all right?
Sure, what do you got?
I got Big B's hand, and I want to try to open the door with Big B's hand.
Okay, let me just check the spell real quick.
Because it doesn't have anything here about objects. It's got text here about creatures. Nothing about objects.
So you're trying to use like a forceful or grasping hand?
Yeah, I'm trying to like force the door open.
Okay, so yeah, you could try to manifest the hand on your side of the door and use like forceful hand, so you'd have advantage on an athletics check to try and open the door.
Could I order my robot to do it? Because my robot's actually better than me.
You're using the hand strength score.
Oh, okay, that'll work. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, it's forceful hand, so you're using the strength from the hand on the door, which is it's a +8.
Okay. So I just roll d20 plus 8?
You have advantage as well.
Anyone?
No.
I will make a flash of genius. 26?
Got it open that half inch still. You can feel it. It's almost like it goes up that half inch, and you can feel you're lifting the door's weight, but it's like it's hitting something. There's something preventing it from going up.
Ah, I see. Most
As an artificer,
unfortunate.
a ratcheting mechanism springs to mind.
I'll go ahead and announce that loudly. And I think robot's going to dodge. It hasn't done anything yet, correct?
The robot? No, it has not done anything.
Yeah, so the robot will dodge, and it'll be right abreast of me.
Okay.
This concludes my turn.
All right. Well, the Shoggoths move, and they move quick. You hear this horrid, almost like eerie piping like sound coming from it. As the first one that got shot by War moves 50 feet over to where War is. And begins to attack him. Does a 21 hit War? Mister, are you here?
He said he'd be back.
All right, well, we'll go with the other Shoggoth while we wait for him to get back. The other Shoggoth, let's see, who is in the room? In the room is War, Gavid, and Dean. Gavid is probably the bigger threat. It's going to go after Gavid. So it's going to move over, and does a 32 hit Gavid?
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as a result. Oh, good. You are not knocked prone. But you take 17 bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
As it then kind of has these like two pseudopods reel back and begin to hit you again.
Oh god, it's the Geg Spank. Oh no!
Does a 24 hit Gabe?
Yes. Make another dexterity thing?
No. But you do take 71 points of bludgeoning damage. If you have that, right?
Yes.
All right, so that would be 35 from the second attack and 8 from the first.
Yeah, 88.
Yep. All right, then the other Shoggoth. Mister, are you here? All right, fine. I guess it's going after Dean instead.
All I gotta do is just not respond, and it won't hit me. It can't see
Does a
me if I don't.
21 hit you, Dean? We're just going to use the same attack roll for it.
Oh, okay. I'll reaction shield. It does not. Actually, I don't even need a shield. My apologies. No, it doesn't.
Okay. It then attacks you 3 more times. 28, 33, 24.
Let me see. Our reaction shield. The 2 hits.
Okay. Oh, by the way, David, you are currently grappled and restrained by it. You're being like, drawn into it.
Oh,
Sorry, I forgot to mention that. All right, 2 hits.
Correct.
That
Oh
is-
shit! I forgot. The robot's right next to me. Ah. Oh well.
All right. Well, you take 60 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are also grappled and restrained.
All right.
All right. It is now War's turn. It is War here.
Mister. Watch as
War
half the
dodges.
party dies.
Actually, you know what? No. He doesn't get a save then. Because they have an aura effect.
guys, I think I might head out. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm really sorry. I want to stay, but I think I'm gonna head out. Okay.
All right. Have a good night.
See you later.
Take care, guys, and
I'm sorry.
be safe in
I'm-
D&D.
It's a little late for that, but okay.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm back. What happened?
Um,
sorry, I was going-
Well, the
trying to get
Shogoth just ate David. And the
Again?
other one is trying to eat Dean. It is the start of your turn, and I need a wisdom saving throw from you. Because these guys have an audio aura. Okay. You are confused for this round. Please roll a d10 to see what you do. A 9. You may act and move normally.
Okay.
So what do you do? What do you do?
I am bonus actioning Hunter's Mark, that one I hit the first time.
All right, that's the one that just ate David.
Okay. And I'm gonna shoot him.
All right. One hit.
So being it just ate David, would that technically be an ally in range?
No, there is no ally in range.
Fine.
David's gone. Mostly because CC left.
Oh wait, I had a D6 to that. Hold on.
This is all piercing damage, right?
Magical piercing, yes.
Okay. All right. You shoot them. Your bolts, as they stick into there, get kind of slurped into them and disappear from sight. Anything else?
How far is this thing from me?
10 feet.
I'm good.
Okay. Gilbert?
All right. Is it possible for me to kind of like lay down next to the door and see underneath it? Or would that be sacrificing our ability to hold it up?
Hey, Dean, Does Bigby's hand have a concentration component?
It sure does, actually. I need to make that save.
Yeah,
don't
you
I?
need to check that save, because currently his spell would be holding it up, but only if it's still there. And he took a lot of damage last round.
I sure did. Am I within Paladin Aura distance since we're right next to the door? Opposite sides?
What's your Paladin Aura distance?
10 feet.
10 feet? Yeah.
All right. Am I making 2 or 1? Because I believe he hit me twice.
You're making 2, and so the DC is 15.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know your mod was 14. I thought it was 11. Okay.
Yeah, well, the Paladin Aura, it's pretty good.
Yeah, so yeah, Gilbert, as you kind of lean off on the door, it stays open. You can kind of get down on the ground prone and look under it.
And I see both Shoggoths.
You can see the bottom of some Shoggothi looking things, yeah.
Can I make it like 2 separate entities, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, you see, like, the gray blob thing kind of slurping across the floor. You just can't see the whole thing.
Upcast, banishment.
Oh, good. Was charisma saves?
Yeah.
What's the DC?
The DC is 18.
All right, well, Ward, the one you shot disappears. Now it's just the one in the process of eating Dean that's still there.
Seriously, that timeout room is going to get real dangerous.
I'm just waiting for some trash level wizard to cast banishment on one of us and then get just completely oofed. No save, no, just oofed.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Alrighty, Crazy.
Yes.
It is your turn.
Am I helping hold up the door? Should we do that or no?
I'm sorry, say again?
Am I still helping Gilbert with the door or no?
No, he got down on the ground so he could look at the gap underneath the door, and he cast a spell.
Okay. I'm guessing I can't fit underneath.
It's a half-inch gap. No.
There's nothing I can do, so.
All right. Dean, you are currently grappled and restrained by the Shoggoth. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw at the start of your turn.
I'm assuming this is a natural effect.
Yes, this is a result of the hideous piping noises it is making from its many, many mouths.
This is bad. I'm gonna flash of genius to make that 19.
All right, 19, you are fine. What would you like to do?
I would like to not die. Is that an option that I can do as an action?
Well, teleporting away would probably help you
Would
not
definitely
die.
kill me.
Well, it wouldn't kill
No,
you
it
now.
would kill
It'd just kill you later.
like a round later.
Yes.
Could I have the robot help me get out of this by using its turn to do that?
Yes. So you would have advantage on your athletics check to escape.
Could I rely on the robot's swole 24 strength instead of my 21?
Sure.
Huzzah.
You could help it, let's say. That's your action. You're helping it, and then on its turn, it pulls you out. So it would have to make an athletics check with advantage. All right, he pulls you free.
Okay. That's my action. That's a robot's action. I'm a bonus action sanctuary.
Okay, what's the target?
Myself.
Okay.
Myself.
All right.
This will conclude my turn. Me and Robot are abreast once more, and this time I will remember the thing where he can disadvantage one hit.
All right. All right. The Shogoth is going to back up 20 feet. This will provoke attacks of opportunity from you and the robot.
I'll take one. Robot will not attack.
Okay.
I'll add Arcane Jolt to that.
Uh-huh. What types of damage? Force and what?
Magical person. Explodey.
Okay.
Yeah, the 8d6 is force if that matters, and the rest is magical piercing.
It does. So I'm just doing some math real quick.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, so you blast him. Is there any effect when you hit him? Do you have Sentinel or something?
No, I do
Okay.
not believe I do.
All right, so it backs up to 20 feet, kind of turns, gets a little squatter down to the ground, and charges forward 20 feet back into you, Dean.
This is when the robot does the thing to disadvantage the first attack to hit.
Okay.
I also have Sanctuary, so I'm not sure if
You
need
lost
to make a
Sanctuary
roll
when
for-
you attacked.
Fuck, you're right.
Does a 23 hit you?
When I shield, that was a goof move for me.
All right, it then continues to attack you 4 more times.
2 hits.
Okay.
The crit is a normal hit for me.
Oh, sorry, you got adamantine armor. Nice.
Yep.
Okay, so you take 48 more points of bludgeoning damage and are grappled and restrained.
Ouch. Oh, the robot does a little bit of force damage.
Okay.
I forgot about this little thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am grappled and restrained, and I take the damage.
Yep. And it is War's turn.
Alrighty, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
How close are all them monsters together?
There's only one monster. He's on the other side of Dean from you. So it's like you, 5 feet to Dean, and then the Dean's currently being sucked in by some tendrils into this monster just like north of him.
Alright, so what happened to the other one?
Gilbert banished him.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to step over to Dean, and I'm going to breathe on the monster.
Okay. This is a huge monster. It is easily able to do so without hitting any friendlies. Though you will be hitting the coffins behind him.
And?
Just making sure you know. What's the save on the breath?
Dexterity, if memory serves right.
Dexterity save. Yes.
All right,
You
16.
make it. Does not beat my 21 DC.
It does not use your DC.
Oh, well, still.
It uses the dragon DC, which is something else.
21. Mine is only 19.
Okay, nice.
Mine is only 19. The dragon's is 21.
Very good. Well, all right.
I wrote it down.
Roll that beautiful damage then, because it's an adult dragon, right? Yeah. Yeah. What type of damage
Fire
is it?
damage.
Fire damage. All right. All right, you breathe on him. You know, he's got some smoldering fire on him. Half of the wooden coffins behind him are completely annihilated, along with their contents. And as the smoke clears, you see him there. It does not, while he looks rougher than he did before, it does not appear to have been particularly effective against him.
You're one ugly motherfucker.
Hoot hoot.
I'm done.
All right. Gilbert, it is your turn. You can hear the noises that the Shoggoth is making. I need you to make a wisdom save at the start of your turn. I always forget to have people do the aura checks.
Is this considered magical or natural?
Natural.
Oh,
Nah.
All right, for the next 4 turns, you are confused as a result.
Uh-oh.
So please roll a d10 to select your action.
Oh boy, I love
Oh,
these.
no. This could go very, very badly for
Come
you.
on under, what do I win?
God.
You use all of your movement to move in a random direction. Roll a d8.
God. He just takes and walks into a wall. Smack.
All right, you stand up and just do the whole NPC broken nav mesh, walk into the door. That's your whole turn. All right, Gavin's gone. Crazy, it is your turn.
What's going on?
Well, you see Gilbert walking into the door, to no effect. It sounds like bad things are happening in the room beyond. There is still no way into that room for you.
Try to break the door?
Okay, well, as you get close to the door, you also hear this noise is coming from the Shoggoth. I need you to also make a wisdom save then.
Oh, damn it.
Oh well, fuck.
This is.
That's never a thing.
Yeah, no, you dumped. You gotta walk into Gilbert. Oh my god!
I was about to say, yeah, Paladin over, but it doesn't matter.
All right, for the next 2 turns, you are confused. Please roll a d10 to select which action you're taking.
Be good.
An 8.
That's better than.
8, you get to do something this round. You use your action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within your reach.
Huh, I wonder which one.
Please roll all of your attacks. You don't have to use action surge if you don't want to, but you're basically attacking Gilbert from behind.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Yeah. So please. So I think you have 3 attacks normally.
Yeah.
Yep.
3 attacks every turn.
Please make 3 attacks. Gilbert.
Do I have to roll to hit?
Yes, you have to roll to hit. He does have an AC still. Gilbert, by the way, you are not allowed reactions. So what's your AC?
22.
Okay, so keep rolling, Crazy. Just roll all 3. We'll see how many hit.
Be that guy, but what weapon is he using?
His battle axe.
Thought he was using the mace.
Oh, that's right, his mace. Yeah, that's right. My bad.
I have a
Mace
mace.
disruption.
I don't have a mace.
No, Gave it as the
Beast
mace
Weapon.
disruption. I thought he had some magic battle axe or something. So, Gilbert, that's 2 hits, yeah?
2 hits.
All right, that's 2 hits, Crazy. Please roll damage.
Okay. Let's see.
Use the restroom real fast. I'll be back in 30 seconds.
Okay, Gilbert. Well, you take, that much slashing damage from the axe. And Crazy is done. Dean, it is your turn. You are grappled and restrained.
All right. So I believe Olak's Resilient Spear will still affect me. In the traditional sense of protecting me. And also preventing me from doing things.
The resilience, Odaluk's Resilient Sphere.
Creatures enclosed for the duration. Nothing, not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can pass through the barrier in or out through, though a creature can't breathe there. So the idea is not to get murdered by the thing.
Okay. Yes, that would work. it would just automatically free you from the grappled and restrained. You would be stuck where you are.
Very good. I do the thing.
Okay. Yeah, you create this sphere. You see all the tendrils are just kind of pushed away, kind of like when you like blow up a balloon while holding it in your hand, and just kind of pushes his tendrils away. And yeah, you are free inside your sphere. The hand goes away. The door, clung, slams shut.
I try to wait, but I cannot wait.
Fair enough.
The robot will attack as its action.
Okay, robot attacks.
I'm assuming a 25 hits.
You would assume correctly.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Add arcane jolt to this.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Whoops. Okay, 25 force damage.
All right. All right, yeah, you see him take it.
This concludes my turn.
I forgot to have you make the wisdom save. God damn it. All right. Technically, you might not even have been able to get that sphere off. Oh, well. Well, there's only one... No, War's here, right? War?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
The robot did.
Say again?
Robot did just whack it. It's your turn.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, he is going to attack the robot first. Does a 22 hit the robot?
That hurts a robot.
Robot takes 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
This is important. Is it magical?
No, it is not.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit, robot's unaffected.
I see. Robot is still grappled and restrained, though. All right, but seeing that it's having very little effect, metal doesn't taste all that good. Now it's going to turn to War. And tendrils are going to fly out at War.
I'm assuming this is 5 feet of war, is it?
Yeah.
I was.
Would the robot be within 5 feet
Sorry,
of war?
no. He has a 15-foot reach. He's just reaching around the sphere.
I had a feeling. I was just double checking.
Yeah. All right, War. What's your AC?
My AC is 20.
So 2 hits.
When the first one hits me, I am going to make a reaction.
Okay, I'll roll damage and then you can do.
Well, actually, I'm gonna cast shield on the one that hits me, so that bumps my arm class up to 23.
All right, so only the one hits you. Very good.
Yeah.
All right, then in that case, you take 62 points of bludgeoning damage and are grappled and restrained.
Damn. Okay. 62 points of bludgeoning damage?
Yes.
Ooh.
As you're kind of dragged into this amorphous blob, and it starts to eat you. What's your reaction? Or was that the shield? That's right, shield. All right, War, it is your turn. I need a wisdom saving throw from you at the beginning of your turn. For the next 4 rounds, you are confused. Please roll a d10. Sorry, moved away from that page. Confused. You use all of your movement to move in a random direction. You are unable to move, so you take no action this turn. Gilbert. At the start of your turn, the door is closed, so I just need the D10 from you from the confusion.
Oh boy.
A 3. You do not move or take actions this turn.
I believe there's a door in my way.
Yes, there is. You also feel the pain of, crazy slashing into you from behind. Did you take that damage, by the way?
I did.
Okay. Crazy, it is your turn. Please roll a D10 as you are still confused.
Still?
Yeah, last 2 rounds, so you've gone through one of them. So I need a D10 from you. A 9. You may move and act normally. So what would you like to do?
Try to break the door down again.
All right, go ahead and make let's call it an attack roll on the door. All right, yep. You might want to use all of your attacks for this because you're probably not going to do enough damage to break it down in one turn.
Okay.
Yeah, it has like 100 hit points.
In a chalky door.
It's a big, thick iron plate. Yeah. So those all hit. So go ahead and just roll damage 3 times.
So can I roll 3d8 plus?
Yes.
So I have a +8 to that. Do I have to add that up 3 times?
Yes. So it would be either plus 24 or +8, +8, +8. However is easiest for you. All right. Yeah, you do 36 points, denting the door.
Action surge and do it all over again.
Go ahead. All right, that is only 2 hits.
Can't believe I got a fucking 1.
It happens. Sometimes at the worst possible moment, too.
Is the door dead yet?
No, it's showing visible signs of deformation. You don't think it'd be able to be open normally anymore. However, you are not quite through. You think you're about halfway there.
Okay.
All right. Dean, you are in the resilient sphere, which protects you against all effects, which includes the audio effect.
All right.
So what do you do?
I'm gonna try to not panic. It says that spells and other magical energies can't pass through the sphere, but can I do magical effects to myself?
Yes.
Then I shall do the thing where I desperately attempt to cure myself of my wounds.
Okay.
Yeah, I did not expect a lot. It's a 2nd level spell of Cure Wounds.
Mm-hmm.
And the robot will attack with disadvantage, I believe.
Yes.
I don't think this will hit.
It does. No.
Yep. That's it for me and the robot.
All right, well, let's see. The robot has... All right, well, it's got war. So it is just going to continue beating on War, because it sees War actually taking damage.
War within 5 feet of the robot.
Yes.
The robot will use its reaction to deflect attack, imposing disadvantage on the first hit.
Okay, so the first hit is a flat attack then.
It also does a baby 7 points of force damage.
War, I don't think an 18 hits you, does it?
Negative.
What about a 33?
No, that don't hit me either.
Damn, I guess his AC is just that good, fellas.
Yeah, you take 35 points of bludgeoning damage from that.
Fuck. Okay.
All right,
Yep.
and it is your turn, War. So at the start of your turn, please make a wisdom save.
Okay.
All right, so you will not be confused for any longer than you already have left, which is just the 3. So then please roll a d10 for the remainder of your confusion. 10, you may act and move normally.
I am going to. Can I get out if I disengage?
You are
Using
grappled and
that-
restrained, so
It's an acrobatics check.
this would be an athletics check to get out.
Athletics.
Yes.
I'm a monk. Can't I use acrobatics?
No. I don't see how concerned that it's got these like sticky tendrils that are holding you inside of it, partially inside of its body. That acrobatics would be of any use to you. You need.
I have uncanny dodge and oh man, I have so many disengage abilities. Ugh. Well, you know what? I'm gonna try that to get loose first, using my movement. I'm gonna try that.
What are you doing? You're making your athletics check?
Cards.
Roll high.
Right. How bad is this thing hurt?
Less than bloodied.
Shit. I don't know how to get loose. My fucking athletics is stupid. Don't have any athletics because don't strength. I'm a monk. Ugh.
You gotta do what you gotta do, my man.
Yeah, it's too bad you guys put the 2 strong guys in the front of the party.
Well, I didn't. They were supposed to be in the front. I didn't expect. All right. Well, you know what? Fuck it. That's what I'm gonna do. Let me see what I can do. Let me look here. Okay. Let me see. If I cast Sanctuary on myself, can I get loose?
It would not end the grapple and restraint, however, it would. The Shoggoth would have to make saves to even attempt to attack you further. It doesn't get you out of the sticky situation you're in, but it will certainly make it harder for him to continue damaging you. Attempting to leave a grapple would not break Sanctuary.
Okay, yeah, then I'm going to cast Sanctuary as a bonus action. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast Sanctuary as a bonus action. I'm going to try to get loose.
Okay, then go ahead and make your check.
Am I close enough to the Paladin aura?
No, unfortunately, he dragged you away from the door.
Of course he did.
afraid 15 is not good enough.
I know it ain't.
No, the spell you want, and not sanctuary, but you want freedom of movement. That is what would get you out of that easy.
I don't know that spell.
What spell?
I don't have that spell.
That's
Freedom of
unfortunate.
movement. I don't have that spell. I have Long Strider, but that just increases my movement.
Right. All right. Well, anything else?
No, that's...
All right. Gilbert, I believe you need to roll a d10.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You do not move or take actions this turn.
Man, that door is really door-like, and those axe wounds are very
Crazy,
axy.
please roll a d10.
Again? Another D10?
This is the last time, yep.
Okay.
At least unless you fall under its aura again, but yeah, for this time. 3, you also do not move or take actions this round. Though your head does clear up at the end of your turn.
Okay.
All right. Dean, I believe you're still in Odaluk's Resilient Sphere for 8 more rounds.
This is true.
I hope you're keeping track of the duration. It sounds like this combat may last after long.
You know, that's going to be very alarming if it does, but I'll now keep it in mind. Okay, I do have some earmuffs in my inventory. A sound was previously an issue, and I see that being an issue now. So I'll go ahead and put that on, those on. I'm not sure if that's an item interaction or an action.
It
action.
is an item interaction to dom the earmuffs, which deafen you.
Let's see what else I have. Pretty sure it's immune to poisons. I'm gonna cure wounds myself again. Fuck it. It might actually matter. Yep.
Oof.
Yep. Robot will go ahead and attack the thing once more.
Uh-huh.
Actually, it doesn't seem to particularly care about the robot. It might actually make more sense for me to try to get out of the grappled condition. So robot will spend its action trying to get out of the grappled condition.
Okay. That's an athletics check.
Okay, I don't believe I can Flash of Genius, can I?
Is that a magical effect?
It's an ability given to me by Artificer. I'll just go with no for now.
Okay.
So I don't have anything to add on to that.
Then it fails.
Okie doke. That's it for me.
Okay. Then I guess its turn. Wow, I think it's going to try and club war, so it's got to make wisdom checks. Alright, Mister, what is the DC on the wisdom save? For your wisdom save?
15!
Alright, it is unable to attack you. These would all be redirected into the robot, which is immune to its damage. So nothing happens. It is now your turn, Moore.
I'm going to try to get away again.
That's fine. First, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Oof.
And please roll a d10. A 5. You don't move or take actions this round.
Does it break concentration?
It does
Nope.
not.
Good. Well, then my sanctuary's up.
Yes, your sanctuary is still
His
up.
concentration, let's say.
Yeah, sanctuary is concentrationless, actually. It's true.
As long as you don't attack, you're fine.
All right, Gilbert, you have one more D10 to roll. All right, you may move and act normally.
I would like to check the walls here for a way to open the door, like a hidden panel or something.
Sure, go ahead and make an investigation check. You perform a very detailed look at the floors, the ceilings, and the walls, and have come to the conclusion that there is no mechanism here to release the door.
This bodes very, very poorly.
Mm-hmm. So that was your action. What else you got?
Okay. Right. Give me just a second. Let me get to the spell sheet if it will load. Okay, shit, that won't work. Yeah, I got nothing.
All right.
I was considering banishing the door, but it's not a creature.
It is not. All right, Crazy, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Is the door still there?
Yes, it is.
Try to break through it again.
Go ahead. Make your attack rolls.
Didn't-
It's close enough for this time, at least. Yeah, those will all hit.
It's the spook. Welcome, sir.
the door should about be
The
broken,
door
right?
is hanging on by a whisker.
Okay, I'll action surge and hit it 3 more times.
All right. You may want to roll the attacks independently because one more good hit looks like it might send this door down. That way you still have your 2 attacks to rush in and hit the monster.
Okay.
Yep, that hits. Roll damage. All right, yeah, the war comes. Sorry, not the door. You finally beat it out of its frame, and it falls inward with a loud clanging sound. The sound of that haunting, piping noise from the Shoggoth washes over you, and you can see that it has a grip on Dean inside of what looks to be a magic bubble, Dean's robot, and War. It is 15 feet away from you.
I'm going to fly over on my broom and start attacking.
All right, yeah, you fly in there and start attacking. I believe you have 2 attacks left.
I think that's right. Maybe not.
That's not how you do that, but it's I can.
How do I do that then?
You see where I did the repeat up earlier? That's how you do independent rolls like that.
Okay.
Anyway, but those would both hit.
Okay.
All right, and this is slashing damage.
Yes.
All right, you chop at it with your axe. The wounds appear to instantly seal behind your axe, and you don't think you did any damage of note to it.
Nani?
It appears to be immune to slashing damage.
Well, fuck then. Well, that's my turn. So,
All right, Dean, it is your turn. You see and hear the door come clattering down, and the cavalry rushing in.
I just see it. I don't hear it. I got earmuffs on.
Okay, I forgot about that. Yep, you see it.
I'm really contemplating if I should do the thing now. You know what? Fuck it, YOLO. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to position myself to where I fuck right off from this guy's grasp. If I break concentration, I'm not sure if I can do that. If there's a check I can do, but that is what I'm attempting to do.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you can position yourself, within the sphere so that you're not reappearing, like, in the middle of him.
Yep, I would like to do so. I'd like to be, like, within 5 feet of him or so.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll break concentration,
All right.
and I'll take 2. I'll fire twice at this
Okay.
thing.
We'll roll to hit. Two hits.
Can jolt to this. Okay. 12 points of that is force, 30 is magical person. I'm on a bonus action sanctuary, and my robot will attempt to attack the thing.
Okay, well, it has disadvantage. It hits.
17 points of force damage. That's it for me.
Okay. Well, it's its turn. Well, let's see here. I suppose first it will try and attack Dean. What's the DC on Sanctuary?
19.
19. Okay, so it has to redirect the attack. We'll say to Crazy. Crazy, does a 31 hit you?
This hits the crazy.
No.
All right, Crazy, you here?
Got his mic muted. I think he's AFK.
All right, well, he takes 29 points of bludgeoning damage and gets pulled off his broom and sucked into the monster with the rest of you. Second attack. Also going for Dean.
Yep.
I think that hits, yeah.
Yep, that's unfortunate.
So he hits you for 28 points of bludgeoning damage and also grappled and restrained as you get pulled in. It's turning into more party members than monster at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He's then, let's see, he's got how many more attacks? He'll keep beating on the spellcaster. Guess not. He will try to beat on then.
Does a robot... Oh. Is a robot able to direct attacks? Well, impose disadvantage? The feature?
On the attack, yes, not on the save. Right. War, what is the DC on Sanctuary for you?
19.
Okay, so
The robot would do it at the first available opportunity.
Okay, so that would be this one. As it attempts to smack War. I think it succeeds.
Sheet.
War, you take 38 points of bludgeoning damage.
Robot does a baby 9 points of force damage
Okay.
at the thing.
Mm-hmm.
How many points?
3-8.
War is unconscious.
All right, you guys see War's body get sucked into the Shoggoth's body. You are now suffocating. All right, let's see. That was 3 attacks. Attack 4. Again at D. Again at War. All right, we're going to hit Crazy then. Anyone have a Crazy? What's your AC?
21.
21. Okay, so that hits.
How much damage am I taking?
I'll add in the previous attacks. You got hit before too, but you weren't responding.
Oh.
So that is a total between the 2 attacks of 57 points of bludgeoning damage. And just so you know, you are grappled, restrained, and being sucked into the monster.
Fuck.
Yep. Final attack. Against Dean. And so it's going to turn and hit Crazy. Crazy, that is another 38 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fuck.
And War, it is...
What?
Go ahead.
When do you become unconscious?
0.
Oh,
0.
okay.
What are you at?
Fuck. It's not good.
It's
I'm
What?
at 9.
single digits.
Is this going to be a party wipe?
It shouldn't have been.
Only going to
I'm
be half the party,
I
guys.
said I needed to heal, and this isn't good.
I specifically put myself in the middle of all the brutes for this particular reason.
To be fair, it did go through the brutes to get to you. All
I
right.
consider myself a little chunky. Then I took like 140 something points of damage. I'm like, oh shit, I'm in danger.
Mm-hmm. All right, War, it is your turn. Please make a death save. Hey, that's 1 success.
Yay.
All right, Gilbert, it is your turn. At the start of your turn, because you're hearing this noxious piping, please make a wisdom save. Hey, you're good. What do you want to do?
How bad off does this thing look?
Less than bloodied. As in, it is not bloodied yet.
How bad do my party members look?
You just saw War fall unconscious and slide inside of it like he's drowning. Dean probably looks pretty rough. Crazy looks pretty rough. The robot looks uninjured.
Okay. Well then, I shall look upon the Shoggoth, and I shall swear a vow of enmity against it. I will now attempt to vorpal the shit out of its existence.
Okay.
And somehow I don't think it can be decapitated.
It has no head to decapitate. Like, you wouldn't even know where to aim. But those do both hit.
I shall put what the kids call 2 4th-level smites on that.
Great. Does your weapon do slashing damage normally?
Yep, magic slashing.
Don't bother rolling it. It doesn't have any effect. We've already established that with Crazy's axe, so just to save typing and having to do subtraction.
39 radiant damage.
All right. Hey, you injured it.
And then with the power of Quicken Spell, I'm a tase a motherfucker.
Okay. That hits.
A very potent tase. That wasn't very potent, was it?
It looked like it affected him fully. It's just he has a lot of hit points.
Right.
But he was not. You saw him take all that. Like there was no resistance or immunity to that.
Okay. Well, that will be my turn.
Okay. Crazy. Please make a wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw versus its sound. All right, you are fine. What would you like to do?
Breath weapon it? I think that's about all I can do right at this point.
Yeah, you can breath weapon it. Won't even hit any friendlies. Because of its size, you can easily target a part of it that doesn't currently have people inside of it. It's a con save for it. Yeah.
Dex save.
Dex save, okay. I think it failed. Go ahead and roll your damage. You spray acid all over this thing. Alright, yeah, you see parts of its flesh bubble, boil, and slough off. It is still standing, and it looks like it does not have any protection against acid.
Can I run away?
You are grappled and restrained, no. You have no movement speed.
So I can't just go and...
No, it reached out sticky tendrils, grabbed you off the broom, and you are currently half stuck into this thing.
Fuck.
So, it's more, do you have like a bonus action or something?
Nothing that's gonna help.
Alright.
So, yeah, done.
Alright, Dean, you are being sucked up in blissful silence. What would you like to do?
I consider reapplying the sphere. And then I'm seeing Crazy, like, about to catch the oof. But I'm about to catch the oof. So I'm going to roll something. Okay, I'm going to be a brave soul. So I will dodge for my action. I will Sanctuary Crazy for my bonus action.
Okay.
Robot
will make a wisdom save, because it is not deafened. I forgot that it was a creature. Sorry.
Let's see. I think this is flat for Robot. Is this within Paladin Aura distance or no?
Yes, Paladin charged up. So you're all within Paladin Aura.
Bonus +4, right?
Gilbert?
Yes?
Paladin Aura bonus.
+4. My apologies.
That's
Robot
fine.
goes rogue.
Mm-hmm. He goes rogue for this round. Roll a d10.
9.
He's allowed to do whatever he wants.
You will sneak.
You will what?
Smack.
Ah, okay.
Having now tasted freedom, the robot vowed never to succumb to some fleshy.
The robot
meat
turns
bag.
on Dean. All right. Yep, that hits, and that is all force damage.
Correct. That's it for me.
Okay. Monster's turn. All right. Monster is going to smack Dean. You're not under sanctuary anymore, correct?
I still am. I dodged and I gave sanctuary. The robot's
Okay.
the one that attacked.
All right. That's why I was checking. Okay.
Awesome.
So I guess in that case, he is going to pound on Crazy.
Who is also under sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use Vigilant
I
Defender?
tried crazy.
Can I use Vigilant Defender?
What does that do?
I can make opportunity attacks without using my reaction. I can do this only once on every creature's turn.
He is
Except
not
on
moving.
my own
so...
turn.
Right. I understand.
Damn.
Unfortunately, he's not provoking attacks of opportunity. You're being sucked into him, and he's just punching you while you're at 0 distance.
Robot's going to reaction impose disadvantage on the first hit. I mean, that's what the robot would do. It
Okay.
doesn't matter. It doesn't
So
matter.
we'll use the 13. So it's still a 27. I think that
It doesn't matter. Fuck.
But he still has sanctuary, don't he?
he had a 23 to hit on the sanctuary.
Uh,
All right, Crazy. You take 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
Well, shit.
You're unconscious.
Well, that would put me at negative 19.
So yes, you are unconscious. Fortunately, you don't have to worry about cumulative negative. You just put a 0 there. You're at 0. All right, and you.
Okay.
Yep, and your unconscious body gets slurped in to the core, along with War. All right. I guess his next attack. So his next attack will be targeting Dean. All right, it'll be targeting Gilbert.
Ha!
Does a 30 hit Gilbert?
I allow it. Yes. It hits.
All right, Gilbert, you take 22 bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled and restrained by the Shoggoth.
Really?
Unless you have some ability that absolutely makes you immune to being grappled and restrained, yes.
No, not currently.
Okay. So it
Give
then
me a
makes its
moment.
next attack. Which, since it was targeting Dean, it's not targeting Dean, it's going after Gilbert now.
Ah, yes, the can opener routine.
Mm-hmm.
It did receive 8 points of force damage from robot.
I got that.
Just want to make sure I nickel and dime this thing proper.
That's perfectly all right. 27 hits.
That hits.
That is another 28 points of bludgeoning damage. It attempts to attack Dean again. Does a 17 pass that, or is it a 19?
19.
Okay. So it attacks Gilbert. Does a 22 hit you?
Not when I reaction shield.
Okay. Final attack. Against Dean. Scratch that, he's going after the paladin. Does a 25 hit you with the shield up?
Nope.
Alright. That is the end of its turn. War. Death save, please. Alright, 1 pass. So 2 passes total, I think, yeah?
yay! Yes.
Alright. Gilbert.
One moment. So I am currently grappled and restrained.
Yes.
And how are my party members looking?
What party members?
It looks like War and Crazy have succumbed and were eaten by the thing. Dean is still fighting him off, but basically by using Sanctuary to redirect all the blows into you. The robot apparently is unaffected by the Shoggoth. It's grappled and restrained, it just hasn't taken any damage.
Make the robot self-destruct.
Also, Gilbert, I need a wisdom save from you at the start of your turn.
You know what? I'm not down with that. I'm gonna use the power of being favored by gods.
Or godlike entities. Sure, I'll buy it.
Yeah, something that favors me.
18 is
13
enough.
plus.
Alright, you're fine. What would you like to do?
Okay, so I'm gonna first quicken cast freedom of movement on myself.
Okay. So I believe you just have to move a bit to free yourself.
Yes, I will now walk out of the demonic fungus beans. I would like to walk my full movement of 30 feet.
Okay, you will provoke an attack of opportunity from this guy.
That's kosher.
Does a 24 hit you?
Nope. Actually, wait.
You were shield ended at the start of your turn.
Right, I shield again.
Okay, you use your reaction and shield.
Yeah,
Alright,
sorry, my brain's slightly fried today.
no worries. What would you like to do? You are currently 25 feet away from him. You just spend 5 just to escape the grapple.
I'm going to go pew pew with a firebolt.
Okay.
I keep forgetting if it says attack rolls or melee attacks. I'm pretty sure it's just flat.
$21 hits.
21 fire damage.
Alright, it does not appear to be particularly effective.
Ah. Well, that is indeed unfortunate. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Crazy, please make a death save.
What the fuck is that?
Roll a d20. You want to get 10 or higher. If you pass 3 of them, there's a chance you could wake up. If you fail 3, you die. That is 1 pass. Mark that down somewhere on your sheet that you have 1 passed.
Okay.
Okay. Dean.
I was looking at the text of Cape of Mountain Mark, and it turns out you actually do have to wear it in order to be able to use it. So no person can just randomly, use it as an action.
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate. I was anticipating the other way around. I was about to give this thing the cloak and then say fuck you.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
Does say while wearing it though.
Yep. Does this thing look bloodied yet?
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast freedom of movement on myself as an action.
Okay.
And the robot attacks.
Robot needs to make a wisdom save first.
It's a flat roll.
Okay. 16 passes the wisdom save.
Okay.
Doesn't go rogue this time.
The robot would like to try to fuck off.
Robot is grappled and restrained, so it will need to make an athletics check.
He is very swole.
Fortunately, he is. The robot escapes.
Okay. Me and the robot are fucking off.
Okay. Where are you fucking off to?
To the general direction of the door that's open.
All right, so opposite Gilbert.
This
Yep.
is not optimal. I changed my mind.
So you're running deeper into the room towards Gilbert.
Yeah.
All right. How much movement speed do you and your robot have?
Have 30.
Okay. Well, as you get away from him, he will get an attack of opportunity.
¿Dónde está? Another one?
Oh,
Nani?
yes. Nope. Sorry, you're correct. Never mind.
I mean, it does have multiple limbs, so...
It does, but
I
it
mean,
does
I don't-
not have multiple reactions. It only has one brain.
Okie doke.
Yeah, so sorry, I forgot I already used that. Thanks for catching that. So yeah, you can run over to where the paladin is and hide behind his shiny skirt.
See, how does the paladin look?
Gilbert?
Gilbert? Because I'm way past bloodied.
I am not fantastic.
Ah, I see you two are in danger. Well, my robot and I have used our actions, and I don't have anything for my bonus action, so this will conclude my turn.
Okay. The Shogoth, carrying its cargo, is going to charge you guys, and it is going to first attempt to attack Dean.
The robot will impose disadvantage if it
I
does
believe
go
it first
through
has
the
to attempt.
sanctuary.
Yeah, okay. It does, so it will impose disadvantage. Does a 26 hit you?
Not when I shield. Barely.
Okay, good. It will continue to try and hit you.
I'm in danger.
33 hits you.
I'm in very much danger. This hits me.
Okay, you take 36 points of bludgeoning damage and are grappled and restrained.
Yeah. Remember that time when I cured wounds twice?
Uh-huh.
That actually mattered. And the robot did 6 points of force damage.
Yep. All right. Are you awake?
Yes, I have very low hit points.
All right. For its final attack this round, it is going to attempt to hit you. It fails.
Thank the gods. I had 4
so
hit
it's going to
points.
hit your robot. It does no damage, but it starts sucking the robot into itself again.
Very inconvenient.
All right, and with that, it is War's turn. Warp, death save. You're within the Paladin aura.
What is the paladin? What is the paladin aura?
+4.
Also, is Dean unconscious?
I have 4 hit points.
Well, it's one failure.
That's one fail.
Gilbert, wisdom save, please. What would you like to do?
Gilbert will raise up his sword over his head, shout, "You shall not pass" at the Shoggoth, swing it down, and cast Banishment.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at him like, what the fuck? You had all this time. What?
Does a 12 pass?
Get the fuck out to the timeout room.
Okay. Poof! It disappears, dropping the unconscious bodies of War and Crazy to the ground.
Next person to get fucking banished or use Plate or Travel is in for a real bad day.
Yes, they are. Alright, so the Shoggoths are gone. I'm going to say we're still in initiative because we still got to worry about the death saves. Is there anything else you're doing on your turn, Gilbert?
Well, I am not capable of healing people. I'm going to stare down at my dying comrades with my undead eyes.
Okay.
Fuck you!
Crazy, death save, please. You have a
Oh,
+4 from
boy.
the Paladin Aura. All right, that's one more pass. How many passes is that for you?
2.
2. Okay. All right, Dean. You got anything?
I think I saw a ward go down first, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm at a first and second level spell slots. I'll cast Cure Wounds on the third level.
You know,
Or gets back to 21 hit points.
it amuses
How
me.
many?
Donnie?
21 hit
21?
points. Yes, and
21?
also 1 level of exhaustion.
It amuses me that I cannot heal people, but my presence can help them not die.
You can prolong their suffering.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I think
That
I'm going to start complaining to
sucks.
Gilbert that why didn't he do that earlier?
All right, so goes, past. Ward, do you have any healing?
Now that I'm up, yes, I do actually.
Because Crazy is still bleeding out.
I can cast. Where's my spell list? I can cast Cure Wounds at second level. Hey. Yay. So it's 2D. I can only give it, that's the best I got. There's a second level Cure Wounds, so that's 2d8.
Well, if you cast it, go ahead and roll it.
Who's David?
Do I put any of my thing on it?
I believe it's your Wisdom mod.
My Wisdom mod, that'd be a +5. 14 points of damage.
All right.
I mean, life.
Reverse Uno
Yeah,
damage.
so Crazy,
Yeah.
you are currently awake with 14 hit points. That is how many you have from the healing. So you are no longer dying. You are awake on the ground with 14 hit points. And 1 level of exhaustion. All right.
Can we rest now? God.
How many hours till a long rest under?
Just 1.
I was about to say, if it would be
Wait,
16,
really?
16.
Yeah, really.
Oh.
That's why you guys are so low on resources.
I'm not sure if we got a minute of uninterrupted things, but I'm going to go ahead and use one of my, actually the final third level spell slot I have for Aura of Vitality. And I'm going to start healing myself because I'm in absolute danger. It's going to be 2d6 per round for 10 rounds. I'm not sure if I get interrupted or if I can just roll in bulk now.
No, 1 minute will have passed and nothing will happen. So go ahead and bulk roll it.
Be warned, everyone. Don't get banished to the timeout room.
I really wish you did the banishment earlier. Jesus Christ, that was close. Too close for comfort.
Yeah, I agree with him. That was really close.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Actual stuff on my end, I was keeping an eye on the dogs while they went to the bathroom outside and keep an eye on the computer here. I kind of missed some of the parts where you guys were getting incredibly fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, this is the part where I noticed that I'm bitching and I can't hear him because my headphones are still. I took off the earmuffs. I don't think I've made some for the robot yet. I should consider that.
Seriously though, that timeout room is going to be god awful.
Yep. I just know it's going to come into play sooner or later. I just don't know when.
I'm almost gonna laugh if it turns out you guys have to fight your way through it.
I'm hearing here is we're going to have a big XP night that night.
Here is we got about a coin flip to see if we do a TPK change of character.
I mean, right now it's shaping up to where that is actually a very dangerous fight, even for your party.
What, 4 iron golems and 2 Shoggoths?
And the other thing that you banished there before.
The evil gelatin?
Yeah, it doesn't stay static. It patrols around. It might be in the room. Or it might not.
Oh, sweet fucking Christ, what have I done?
We just put all the shit in the closet, and the closet's about to burst. That's what we've done.
Yeah, we've done the equivalent of, like, we had a huge party. Parents are getting home, so we try to hide everything by stuffing it under the carpet in the closet. I don't know if that's actually something people do, but I swear I've seen that somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Cartoon or something.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do?
I walk back in the room with the coffins.
You were already in there. There are now only 6 coffins remaining.
I open up one of the coffins. What's inside?
I'm gonna start ritual casting Lehman's tiny hut. So I'm getting ready to take a nap, like now.
Yeah, me too.
Is Spook here?
Yeah.
Huzzah! So we have things better than Lehman's tiny hut.
We do.
Yeah, don't we have the mansion?
You want to cast dimensional magics inside of here?
Oh.
What's the worst that could happen?
4 iron golems, 2 Shoggoths, and a spooky, scary slime come to mind.
Oh shit! Yeah, we need to get 3 of something in there. We will
3
have
of what?
we will have the 12 rooms of Azudel.
We could cast like our enemies into there, and they will die.
On the what's the name of this dungeon again?
Is it possible that these monsters will beat each other up?
Probably not.
I mean,
If they're hostile to each other, yes. There is a chance that they would do that.
I noticed my hit points. I got 69.
We're gonna have to come up with a Christmas carol for this place.
pain in the earth.
Yeah, okay, so we got 4 iron golems, 2 Shoggoths, and a spooky Technicolor slime. We just need 3, and then days 5 and up.
Toss like 12 kobolds in there.
I mean, oh yeah, that's right. That's right. We had a workforce of 12 of like a bunch of
11
gnomish
goblins.
Turns out it goes like this. 4 iron golems, 3 demon princes, 2 Shoggoths, the Demogorgon, Orcus, and
Hey,
I don't
did
know,
we
Boff
see one of them
all hanging out
in there too?
around the floor.
Didn't we banish one of them mecha balers into there?
What? No.
Oh.
Good lord, no. Those things can pass any one of my saves.
I can just imagine they look at each other, they smile, and they willfully fail to save.
Oh yeah, yeah. They get to go to Party City down there.
They just get to lie in wait.
Oh fuck.
Oof.
2 Mecha Baylors, 2 Shoggoths, 4 Iron Golems, a Technicolor Slime. Gilbert pops in there. They all remember who sent them to the timeout room.
Yep.
Before I
10
forget,
dead
Thunder,
adventurers.
there were 2 new doors that opened, right? That had the Shoggoths.
Yes, they
Are
were
any
little
in the room?
closets in the north wall.
They're just closets. There's nothing in them.
You don't see anything in them besides more slime.
See
Like
invisibility.
sheddings of this. See invisibility, nothing changes.
Oh, just double checking. I'd like to be within 80 feet of the open door
Uh-huh.
and this tiny hut.
What's inside the coffin?
Dust.
I'm in.
But actually, I would like to do something. Okay, I'm going to inform the party. I'm going to put a pupper, an invisible pupper, on the doorway. And it's going to guard this place. As far as I know, there's only one way in. Just a precaution.
Okay.
The passcode to go to or fro for whatever reason, I will let them know. And I'm going to look around before I let them know, just to make sure nothing's invisible spying. Pretty sure I don't see anything.
No, you do not currently see anything.
Okay. So I tell them the passcode is Begone Thought. And then I do the Mordecai's Faithful Hound. Right where that open doorway is.
Nice.
Its orders are to bark loudly and bite anything that does not pass, that does not say the passcode.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then I do leave his tiny hut. Fuck it.
Okay.
Gilbert's gonna climb into a coffin, and then once he is in there with all of his stuff kind of comfortably secure, so he's gonna try to pack it as well as he can.
Mhm.
And then once it's a nice good fit, he's gonna tase himself until he's dead.
Okay. Well, I think you know what you need to roll for that.
Ha! Rapid respawn.
Nice.
As everybody goes to bed, Gilbert gets out of the coffin, stretches. It's a great morning. Actually, I'll just reattune to my shit inside the coffin.
Okay. All right. What's your watch order?
Gilbert for all watches.
The
Okay.
popper.
Just the popper? Nothing else?
I'll get the owl out, the familiar, sure. And the robot.
And Gilbert. Once I finish attuning to my stuff. Should take about 2 hours.
I think there's some things with Faithful Hound that never have been really brought up, because usually we just mention.
Mm-hmm.
Sees invisible, sees ethereal, ignores illusions. Yeah, and the text says when a small or larger creature comes within 30 feet of it without first speaking the password that you specify when you cast a spell, the hound starts barking loudly. And then attacks anything within 5 feet of it that hasn't spoken the passcode.
Okay. So, 6 hours into your long rest, the dog begins to bite or bark.
Do I see anything?
So you guys look up, and you see coming from around the corner to the south, and it looks like he's kind of coming to a stop with a wild-eyed look in his face. You see a dark-skinned, white-haired drow. That looks like he had been running
How far away is he?
He is 50 feet away from the edge of the bubble, so that'd be like 60, 65 feet away from most of the people.
I'm gonna like half-assedly wake up and get my hand crossbow. So I'm not fucking going out of this place.
Gilbert steps out of the tiny hut and proclaims, "Who goes there?"
The name's Artie, and we are fucked. We are totally fucked. He starts running towards you. He's like, gotta help me. They're gonna kill me.
Insight.
Make an insight check, please.
This is how the man dies. Not
As
by
he gets
whatever.
closer, you do realize the man is bloodied.
I mean,
He
yeah,
looks
but
panicked.
it could totally be act.
He looks panicked. And, what's your passive perception, Gilbert?
11.
11, okay. And you suddenly see him as he's like grabbing onto you, like, you gotta help me, you gotta help me. He whips around, he's like, oh, fuck, they're here. As a half dozen giant spiders come barreling down the passage, turn the corner, I should say.
Whoa. So how many attacks is Pupper making?
Well, you put Pupper on the door. He hasn't actually reached the door.
Oh, okay.
Neither have these white-skinned spiders. You guys should roll initiative.
Hippity hoppity, gonna purge some fucking heresy off of my property.
Yeah, but we didn't get our full rest.
That is correct. You have not finished a rest. You are at your
I've
same
gotten a
resource level.
we gotten a short rest off though because it was an hour till the long rest. We didn't do
I'm
any strenuous
undead.
activity.
I mean, I got my shit at least. I'm not totally fucked.
No one said they were taking a short rest.
That is unfortunate.
How many spiders?
6.
Let's see. 4th level gets 1. 5th is 2. 6 is 3. 7 is 4. 8 is 5. Okay, I can get rid of 5 of these guys in one go. Wait, did I roll? Okay, I rolled.
All right, War. So everyone's screaming has seems to have woken you up.
Can I see the spiders?
Yes, you can.
How many of them? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see the range on this spell. Never mind. Oh, I know what I'm gonna cast. In the doorway, I am going to cast cordon of arrows in the hallway.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna back up a little bit and wait, because once they come in that doorway, this is gonna get interesting.
All right. Crazy.
Crazy? You hear? He got oofed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wait.
Crazy.
He's back.
Can you hear me, Crazy?
Does he live?
Crazy, I'm
I
seeing
see
you
key
key up, but I'm not hearing
Hello?
any voice from you. Up there we go. So Crazy, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Any health
What are you doing?
Russ?
I cannot hear you. Speak up or adjust your mic. Crazy? Oh.
Hello?
Hey, I can hear you better now. What's up? What you doing on your
Okay. Uh, well, I was asking, did we gain any health from that rust
No.
or no? Fuck. How many enemies are there?
Depends on whether you consider the elf a enemy or not, but there are 6 spiders, 1 bloody looking drow.
Um,
Fucking shit.
mm, how far away are the spiders?
First one is 60 feet away.
Uh, okay. I'm not gonna do shit. I'm gonna go and stay back behind everybody and
Alright.
not die.
Alright.
Again.
Okay. Yeah, on Archie's turn, he is going to look and kind of shake Gilbert lightly, like, you gotta help me. They're gonna fucking kill me.
Gilbert's seen genuine fear and panic in people's faces before. How does this look truly genuine?
Yes.
All right, Gilbert continued to stare back with his glowing undead eyes.
And he's just, and he's like, fuck. And he basically uses you like a riot shield, and while aiming over your shoulder, fires off an eldritch blast at the closest spider.
Oh no, this guy is a low-level pleb. He only fired one.
Actually, I'm trying to find out. He is. I need to
This
find out I need to find out where the
scrub-
thresholds are.
It's 1, 5, 11, and 17, if memory serves right.
Yes.
So he fires off 3 blasts.
Respectable.
Only hits once, though.
It's a good thing he was aiming above your shoulder.
Yeah, his hand was past your shoulder type thing. But he's physically, looks like he's going to be interposing you between him and the spider. Does 9 damage to the first spider.
Have they entered our room yet?
They have not had a turn yet. Alright, second
That's
lieutenant.
Archie.
No, he's in the hallway, hiding behind Gilbert. Gilbert walked out into the hallway to greet him.
Okay. How close is the nearest enemy?
Depends. Do you consider the panicking drow an enemy?
Yeah.
Then in that case, the closest spider is 60 feet away from you.
Okay. That's going to be a firebolt then. Let me see what that number is.
That hits. Alright, that severely bloodies the spider. Looks to be on his last legs.
Okay, that'll be it for me.
Alright. Dean?
How many spiders can I see?
6.
Oh boy. I'm gonna get my hand crossbow and start shooting.
Alright,
Start exploding them.
sure. Hit.
Let's go for the one that Lieutenant almost killed.
Sure.
10 person.
All right, yeah, with a unearthly screech, it drops to the ground dead.
We'll go and take 2 more. Mole sharpshooter, these separate targets.
Separate targets, they both hit.
One takes 26.
Bloodied.
And fuck this one in particular. My last use of Arcane Jolt. 36.
Dies.
Obit has orders to go and dash and reinforce Gilbert and the stranger.
Okay.
Yep. It has 60 feet of movement dashing. I'm not sure if it can get to it in time, but that's what it would be doing.
Uh-huh.
This concludes my turn.
All right. Spiders. The spiders disappear from everyone's vision, I believe, except for... How long does see invisibility last?
Or so, I don't have it.
Yeah. So they disappear. When that happens, Gilbert, you hear Archie almost whimper, and you just hear him say, "Not again."
We'll be fine.
You speak. Yes, good. Kill them all, please. Help. And it's your turn, Gilbert.
Excellent. I don't actually see anything.
You do not see any enemies, unless you consider
There's a
Archie.
pupper barking.
Yeah, the pupper has not stopped barking.
Yeah. And it can't
Well,
feed things.
Because it's always a good decision. Quicken cast see invisibility.
Okay. You quicken cast see invisibility. There are 2 spiders on the ceiling directly above you, one on the left wall, one on the right wall. They appear to have you surrounded in 3D space, except for front and back.
All right. In that case, Gilbert is going to... out of curiosity, are things positioned in such a way that I am able to effectively shield this drow?
No. He would always have he would always be exposed to at least one spider, no matter where you position yourself.
Okay.
You are simply not wide enough and long and big enough to cover him that way.
All right. In that case, Gilbert will simply ready an action to, disembowel the next spider he sees. I should say that the next one that becomes a valid target by being on the material plane.
Okay.
Yay!
Actually, wait, can I... Hold on. Maybe I misunderstood. So, do I see them, or do they look...
Yes, there's a
like
ghostly visage of a spider on the wall.
Okay, so they are ethereal as opposed to invisible.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll ready my action to slash the next one to go material.
All right. War?
How's that?
I am going to shoot some spiders.
You do not currently see any spiders.
I'm going back to bed.
Okay. Let's see.
Wait. Did they leave or did they like phase out or something?
You just saw them disappear.
We fought these things before.
So they're coming back.
Archie has not yet stopped panicking.
Well, then I'm gonna wait and fucking fuck shit. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna ready an action in case something pops up.
All right. Let's see. Archie is going to be kind of like looking around very panikedly. He's going to kind of tap you on the shoulder and say, "You got this, right?"
Who's he tapping on?
You.
Yes, we've got this.
Okay. Second Lieutenant, your turn.
Don't seem anything correct.
Correct.
What's the general layout and composition of this room?
This is a 50 by 50 room. There are 6 coffins remaining. You've destroyed 6 of them before. You're inside of a Lehman's tiny hut positioned such that it prevents entry through the southern door. The western door is a solid iron slab that has dropped down and latched itself into place.
And where are these spiders coming from?
The southern door leads to a 10-foot wide corridor that goes 50 foot down from the door before turning to the east. They came from around that corner.
Okay, I'm going to blind fire straight down that corridor then.
Okay. With what?
A firebolt.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll at disadvantage. Please roll damage.
Uh-oh. Maybe it hits the robot.
Archie collapses on fire. No! You hear his dying rattle.
Robot would have had orders to disadvantage.
He already had disadvantage.
Most unfortunate.
Did Lieutenant just...
How do I blind fire down a corridor hitting a guy who's not down the corridor?
He is down the corridor. Down the corridor, there's him, the robot, and Gilbert.
Oh, okay then.
Your actions, if you knew.
And then they had spiders on the walls and the ceiling by him, but he didn't know that. Unfortunately, he just kind of blind fired down the corridor and just happened to clip Archie, who died.
You guys got this, right? Yes, we've got this. Ah!
And yes, exactly.
Oh, fuck. Where's the previous load? Did we save before, guys? Fuck. Bullshit RNG.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, Lieutenant, this isn't XCOM.
That's basically exactly what happened. All right. Are you done, Lieutenant, or would you like to do more?
That's it for now.
Okay. Dean?
Fuck.
Lieutenant just shot the hostage in the back.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to order the robot to bring the hostage to me, the corpse. Can it get inside the hut?
Yes, it is only an object now.
Yep. Lieutenant Dean, no gentle repose, because I do, but I can only cast it as a ritual.
No.
Fuck me. Well, it's not going to matter this time. I'm going to go ahead and cast a See Invisibility on myself using a spell storing item.
Okay. You see the spiders all surrounding Gilbert.
Well, can't do anything at the moment. This concludes my turn.
Okay. Spider's turn. Spider on the right wall turns visible and in the material plane. Gilbert, I believe you have a thing ready. Hit.
Actually, how wounded does he look?
Unhurt.
Smite. Out of curiosity, is it a fiend or an undead?
No.
Shit.
These are monstrosities.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure giant spiders are actual devils.
Not these particular ones. Alright, it looks to be badly bloodied. As it tries to bite you.
Ha!
Okay. The one on your left enters the material plane and tries to bite you.
Ha!
Does a 22 hit you?
Shield.
Okay. Dean, the barking dog, is it an actual creature?
Is an actual creature, I believe. Let me check the wording. It doesn't state how many hit points it has if it is, though. It's an invisible, immobile dog. That's the text.
It's Mordenkainen's faithful hound, you said?
Yes, the hound is invisible to all creatures except me, and it can't be harmed.
Oh, okay. Then if it's invisible, it wouldn't be able to see it. Okay. Yeah, so the two ceiling spiders are going to also try to bite you. You've got 4 spiders just kind of gnawing on your armor, Gilbert. None of which have penetrated, except for the one you deflected with shield. Alright, and with that, War.
I am going to. Can I see the spiders?
Yes.
I am going to shoot a spider.
Okay.
No, I'm not. How far are the spiders from me?
30 feet.
Okay, then I am going to shoot a spider.
Good choice. Two hits.
Is it? Well, yes, of course, it's close to Gilbert.
They're all in melee with Gilbert.
Mr. While you're here, do you happen to have Gentle Repose? I'm not sure how much you're into Cleric.
Dead spider.
And I am done. I do not know Gentle Repose.
Gotcha.
All right.
I'm only one level of cleric.
Second lieutenant.
Any hostiles?
You see 3 big spiders fighting Gilbert in the hallway.
Okay.
One of them is bloody.
I'll hit the bloodied one with a firebolt.
Okay. You hit. It burns away.
That'll be it.
Okay. Dean?
Firing at spoders. Spoders be bad. Robot smeeshes any spoders it can see.
It sees 2 spoders.
First, I started blasting.
generally a good response to a giant spider's come around the corner. All 3 hit.
Okay, 2 on one spoder and 1 on the other spoder.
Okay. Dead spoder. Bloodied spoder.
Then the robot charges.
Hit.
I'm not sure if it's a bit of force. Oh, nice.
Squish goes the spider.
Very good.
You guys are out of initiative.
Lieutenant, does that transmitter stone, can you make a new one at a long rest?
Why?
Because there's a dead man here. If it doesn't cost you any resources, it'd be good to get him up so we can question.
How?
I've
Like,
seen you
Siri-
use the stone before to
Siri,
bring back
go
that
up
part.
in here. Talking. How is he dead?
You shot him in the back.
Yeah, so, so he should not be dead. He should be unconscious.
No, he's dead.
Magic kills.
He does not have death saves. Most NPCs don't.
Well, okay then. Yeah, I can use the. I'll use the stone to bring him back then.
Let's see, how does that work? Ray's dead, yeah?
I believe that's the thing.
Alright, you crush your stone and cast Ray's dead on the body. There is no apparent effect.
Oh shit.
My money's on Lolth has the soul.
Well, that's unfortunate. We tried.
Gilbert's gonna pick through his body.
Yeah.
Alright. You find some destroyed studded leather. He did not apparently have any weapons on him. You do find a pouch containing 2 200 gold piece diamonds.
Oh, sorry. Gilbert's gonna toss 1 to Dean, 1 to the lieutenant.
Alrighty.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to put him in one of the empty coffins. I'll have the robot do that.
Okay. He drags him over to the coffin, opens it up. You see it's, got dust in it. Just sort of drops the body in there, closes the coffin.
Did you fold the hands? Robot's going to go back and fold the hands.
It opens the door, folds the hands, closes the lid again.
The eyes. Did he close the eyes?
Robot looks at Gilbert. And with just the one hand and without looking, opens the lid of the coffin, reaches in there with its one hand, and then closes it again.
Gilbert's gonna use his draconic talons to carve onto the the head section of the coffin, Archie.
Okay.
And then R.I.P.
Yeah, that's not exactly what happens in the Demon Webs, but okay.
Gilbert knows.
What you say? Oh, that's your only man. I'm going back to sleep.
Okay.
Actually, how big are these spiders?
Then going back to sleep.
They're like the size of a golden retriever.
Ugh. And how many hours do we have before people can finish a long rest?
2.
All right. Gilbert's gonna spend that kind of shuffling around these spider bodies to use them as a barricade, and then he's gonna kind of lay atop of it, pointing a finger gun down the hallway.
Alright.
I'm ready to snipe any hostile-looking entities with a firebolt.
Okie dokie. While you sit there, and for the remaining 2 hours of the rest, nothing else happens. You guys have completed a long rest.
Do we get health?
Yes, now you get health.
I also do drugs.
How much health do we get?
You're back to full.
Awesome. That's a lot better than 14.
I'm sure it is.
Oh, man. So me and the robot are on the 420 plan, 24/7. Gonna prepare some stuff. I think I'm gonna be keeping the popper, even though it didn't attack.
They never got that close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I looked at the text more specifically, and it says it attacks whenever it's my turn. It's interesting. It's only
It's
got
to
a
avoid
5 foot.
having to roll another initiative.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so you guys are in the Shoggoth room. You've had your long rest. What would you like to do now?
This way, gentlemen. And Gilbert will walk south, where Archie came from.
Okay.
Hey, can we open that other doorway? I point to the one that's closed.
Oh. Yeah, sure.
Are you guys just going to beat it down with weapons?
Yeah.
Alright. It takes some time. There's really no sense in rolling. There's no time pressure here. And you eventually, bash it down just like the other one. You can see in the inside of the archway where it had slid down, there's like these little triangular stair step things going vertical, like the door had a ratcheting mechanism on it that would prevent it from going back up.
Could I study a way to subvert this contraption for future references?
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
I'll go ahead and enhance ability. This is important to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Third. Cool.
Yeah, you think that if it's something similar like this, you could probably use like a thin sheet of metal to like shim the side to try to find the ratcheting mechanism and hold it closed. That would allow someone who's strong enough to pull the door back up.
Do I think thieves' tools would have something to suffice for that task?
Yes.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, shimming's a pretty standard lock bypass attempt.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind and I'll announce that to the party. And I guess we continue onwards to the unknown.
To the unknown.
All right. To the unknown. You go south 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet. Corridor turns east. Goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 more feet before turning north. And it goes north as far as you can see. Do you guys keep the same marching order?
I mean, I'll stick crazy in front if I can.
I mean, I'll go in front. I don't care. I have health now, so.
I'll go and cast see invisibility on myself and robot before I forget.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, you head up the corridor with Crazy and Gilbert switching slots. Just making a note. All right, so you guys go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 160 feet north before the corridor turns to the left, headed west. Goes 20 feet and turns back north.
Um,
Mhm.
at each corner, would it be possible for Gilbert to put like a scorch mark on the corner with a firebolt?
Sure.
Yeah, Gilbert will do that.
Okay. Let me just make a mark on my map here where you've done that. So you've done that on every corner out of the room, right?
Yep.
Grab some food. That'll be a couple moments.
No problem. All right. So yeah, you do that, which is it goes 20 feet to the west, and you can see it goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 feet north to a T-junction, continuing north, or you can turn east to the right. At the T-junction, you can see that the path to the east heads 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet to another T-junction heading north and south.
Sorry, could you repeat those options again?
You are at a T-junction from the south. You can go north or east. To the north, you can see it goes 40 feet before turning east. To the east from this T-junction, you can see it goes 50 feet to the east before ending at another T-junction with an option to go north or south.
Go east, the one that goes north and south.
All right. You go east. The one that goes north and south. All right. So standing there, you can see it goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 feet to the north before heading east, or to the south. To the south, you can see goes 10, 20, 30, 40 feet to another T-junction option to go east or continue south. And it goes south as far as your dark vision can see.
Ooh, we'll go there. South as far as my dark vision. Wait, I don't have dark vision, but as far as I can see.
Well, you're light or the other people's are. All right, so you head down 40 feet to a T-junction. You can see it goes to the east, 60 feet, end of your light. To the south, you can see it goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet before turning to the east.
Wait, what are the two directions?
South or east. East heads
What?
straight into darkness. South, you can see at the edge of your dark vision, it turns to the east.
Go south and then east.
All right, you go south. You turn to the south and you see 10, 20, 30 feet in front of you is an archway to a room. Through that archway, you can see a table and 4 decapitated white bodies. This is a familiar room to you as you look at it through the archway.
Wait. 4 decapitated white bodies. Like the bodies are white, or they're the bodies of whites?
The bodies of whites. You recognize this room as the staring contest room.
Okay.
Although, actually, I'm sorry, I gave the wrong description of that because I have a note here. It's a bunch of ash because of that trap you triggered.
Yeah, I was a little confused.
Sorry.
The
Yeah,
bodies are back and headless.
the bodies are not back. There's a giant scorch mark in the floor. And that's what you see from that corner through that archway. You can tell that that's the staring contest room ahead.
Okay. Gilbert will lead us back the way we came and then go straight east into darkness.
Okay. So you go back up to the T-junction where you made a mark. Go to the east at 70 feet. just past your dark vision. It turns south. And continues 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet to the south before turning east again. Goes 80 feet to the east and turns north.
Curiosity, are these the exact same 10 by 10 empty fucking hallways?
Yes. Congratulations, you found a labyrinth.
Good thing I have those scorch marks. What are our directional options again?
You can continue north, which is where it goes, or you can turn back.
North.
Head north. All right, it goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 feet to the north. Shimmies over 20 feet to the east, and then heads north 30 feet to an archway. Beyond the archway, you could see, at least from this angle, what appears to be a richly appointed room.
Like a similar richly appointed room that in fact had incredible air conditioning?
No, this is not burned.
Okay.
And this is also smaller. It appears to only be 15 feet across, and you can see another archway leading to a corridor across the room.
I've returned.
Alright. Yeah, Gilbert will walk right up the archway.
You walk up to the archway. You see a table in the center with old but serviceable-looking wooden chairs around it. Some old rotting cushions are even visible. Seated at the table, you see what appears to be 4 skeletons, like slumped over, like bodies died and rotted there till they reduced to just skeletons, and 2 fresher dead bodies. You notice as you walk in that there is a stench coming from the dead bodies.
Divine sense.
Yeah, the whole area is desecrated. The skeletons and the dead bodies are undead.
Okay. Gilbert is going to approach the table with the undead skeletons at them and the zombies and introduce himself and ask them how their day is.
All right, you speak. There's no response.
Ah, silent as the grave, it seems.
Would appear so.
Gilbert's going to look at one of the skeletons and say, I'd say you have a lot of nerve to ignore us, but you have no flesh on your bones.
All right.
Shit, this isn't working.
There's no response. You guys see Gilbert trying to talk to some very obviously dead bodies and skeletons.
Didn't you say they registered as undead?
To you.
Oh, okay. Had to make sure I wasn't going crazy there for a second.
Weird paladin stuff. I think I understand an element now.
What's on the table, Under?
On the table, you see 2 backpacks. They appear to be closed. Bedrolls tied to the outside.
Intriguing. The 2 more recently dead.
Mhm.
Well, I should say, how recently dead are they?
There is a very strong odor of decay coming from them.
How much of a face is left?
Enough that you could tell race, but if they were, you wouldn't be able to tell who they were.
Okay.
What race are they?
Hey, Dean. Sorry.
One appears to be an elf, the other a dwarf.
What about the two skeletons?
They're too large to be dwarves, but you can make a medicine check to see if you can ID the race they used to be.
So, fun fact, Gilbert's actually good at medicine.
+7? Oh, wait, no, you got different stats. Oh, +7. Never mind.
They all appear to be human skeletons.
They all or both?
There are 4 skeletons. All 4 of them appear to be human skeletons. There are 2 dead bodies, an elf and a dwarf.
Oh, my apologies. I got that messed up.
Think.
All right. Is there an open chair?
There's 1.
Hey, Dean, can you run detect magic in here?
I ritual cast it.
Okay, you cast it. There is nothing especially magical about this room. There is background magic from the dungeon itself. Like, every surface is somewhat magical. But there's nothing especially potent here.
Well, I'm going to get closer within 30 feet of the backpacks. Anything from there?
No,
And the dead people? Nothing?
nothing.
Nothing.
Actually, are there the same number of dead bodies here as there were back in the dining room? The ones I spoke to for an hour?
Same number, yes.
Interesting.
Do they have any, Oh, wait, no, they're just bodies, right? There's no armor or clothes.
Correct.
Well, no sense bothering them. Are there any doors out of the room?
Yep, and exit on the north.
Gilbert shall wish them a good day and step out the north door.
Okay. It's a corridor that immediately heads west.
Gilbert follows.
Alright, it goes 100 feet to the west.
Not the only one that expected them to do something.
I don't know
That
why
was
you expect them
interesting.
to do something. They're dead bodies.
They're undead dead bodies.
That's why we expected them to do something.
Oh, last time Gilbert did that, they actually spoke. So I was half expecting them to, like, do something.
Yeah, apparently these ones are rude, uppity assholes.
Shrugs.
Alright. Well, you head 100 feet to the west before it turns north, goes 50 feet, turns west again. Alright, you can see 50 feet ahead of you is an archway to another room. 40 feet in front of you, same direction. So just in front of the archway is another T-junction, so you could either go straight into the archway or head north. In the room that you can see beyond the archway, you see what appears to be a zombie with a broom, and it appears to be trying to hit something on the ceiling.
Gilbert
Cool.
will walk in and see what he's attempting to hit on the ceiling. My money is a giant spider.
Alright, 1 second, please. Right, so when you do go by, you do see that the hallway to the north goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. It's basically the edge of your light, 60 feet away, and off into darkness. Dean can see it goes 80 feet before turning to the east. Yeah. So you walk into this room, and you see that there are in fact two zombies with brooms batting at a rather bulbous-looking creature that's floating near the ceiling.
Oh, bulbous. Oh boy.
Blind
Bulbous.
witness or beholder.
Yep.
Roll initiative. Yeah, and you can see this is just another crypt, more urns stacked all over the goddamn place.
Zombies with brooms. I'm gonna have to make a note for Lilith. Made zombies.
They have to follow your orders. Alright, let's see here. Dean at 16. Alright. Mr. Crazy, you guys rolling initiative?
Oh, yeah.
Mister, there's violence to be had.
That's a bad roll.
Alright, War. Well, from your position in the party, you can see through the archway, you see a zombie with a broom, apparently that was in the middle of like, trying to hit something in the ceiling.
So it's trying to hit something on this.
You can't see the ceiling because you're back in the hallway still.
Well, I'm just gonna raise my. Is it looking aggressive towards me, or is it still trying to?
It appears to be looking at the ceiling.
I'm kind of curious as to what it's batting on the ceiling, so I'm gonna hold my action to see if it comes towards me or not.
Fair enough. Dean?
I do no such thing. I want to see what it is, and I want to see it now.
Okay. Yeah, you walk into the room, you see the other zombie with some brooms. They both look at you as you walk in, all briefly. And yeah, on the ceiling you see a bulbous beholder evading the brooms.
I'm going to do my best impression of the high neighborly wave to the zombies, and then I shoot the beholder. Well, actually, hold on a second. They don't look like they're actually trying to kill the thing, right? They're using brooms.
Yes, the bristle end is up near the ceiling.
So I'm just trying to shoo them off the room. Can I make an insight check to try to find out what they're trying to do?
Uh-huh. Go ahead, give me your insight.
Donnie?
It would appear you use brooms to like if you wanted to like push something out of the way, more like they're treating it more like it's a nuisance than a threat to them.
Oh, well then I hold my action and attack anything that's hostile to me. Robots abreast to me.
Okay.
I don't do anything.
Gotcha.
Yep, the only thing I did is just wave at the zombies.
Uh-huh. Alright, Crazy?
So am I in the room or no?
Yeah, you're in the room.
Okay.
So you see the two zombies with the brooms, you see the beholder up at the ceiling.
I will attack one of the guys batting at it with a broom.
Alright, you run over to murder the zombie with the broom. Go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Whoa. Don't do it! Don't do
Why?
it, man!
Why?
Haven't even attacked us, what the fuck?
Fuck it. Who cares?
They might have something to say about that. And if they're using a broom to shoo off a beholder, that gives you some context on how strong they are.
Who cares?
He engages in violence.
How do you do the repeat roll? Under?
You use the repeat function. Scroll up for an example. So you have the repeat, open paren, The die roll, comma, how many times to repeat it, close paren.
But what do I type?
I just told you.
I wasn't paying attention.
Then do it manually.
Fuck. Okay.
Those all hit. Okay, yeah, you slam into this guy, bloodying him.
Bloodying him?
Bloodying him, yes. Halfway
Already?
to re-death. Already.
I'll action surge and do it all over again.
Okay.
Poor damn thing. He was just trying to get rid of
It's
the.
just an
He
unfair. What the
I had a
fuck?
broom, man. The
Those
dude
all hit
just
again.
walked in and hits him inside the
Unfair
guy.
server,
They
come
all hit?
Those all hit?
Okay.
Lilith is bleeding onto Dean, but man, these things were servants. They did nothing wrong.
All right. Yeah, he goes down. And you hear,
Woohoo!
up on the ceiling, you hear the beholder speak. It says, Larry, no. In exactly that same monotone.
What the fuck, crazy? What the fuck?
What? What? I like to attack shit. What?
All right. Anything else, Crazy?
Um. I'll breath weapon the beholder. I'll do
Okay.
that. That sounds like
All right. That's a dex save.
yes.
And he fails.
I know, crud.
You spit acid in him. You see it does some damage.
Okay. And then that'll be the end of my turn.
All right.
So
Second lieutenant.
What do I see?
You saw Crazy charge into the room and utterly slaughter the zombie you could see that had been attempting to broom something on the ceiling before Crazy looked up and then spewed his acid breath weapon at the ceiling.
How far is it into the room?
15 feet before you could get into the room.
I will walk into the room. What do I see?
You see another zombie with a broom trying to broom at a beholdery looking zombie on the ceiling. There's some acid dripping off of him.
Gonna firebolt the beholder looking zombie.
Okay. Roll to hit. You hit. All right. 33 points of damage. Is that all?
That will be everything.
Okay. The beholder floats down, cursing at all of you in many different languages. And then it blinks. And when the eye opens, it is glowing red. and all of your magic stuff turns off.
Oh, God.
What?
You're a magic entity in an anti-magic field. You disappear.
What does that do to a simulacrum?
Also falls apart.
We're immediately start explaining that.
So, second lieutenant just melted. Gilbert just turned to ash.
I wanted nothing to do with this, guys.
And crazy, I need a deck save from you as it shoots a beam
Oh.
of light at you.
Okay.
We lost Gilbert and Spectre.
It's worth noting there is now a 200 GP diamond sitting on the floor.
All right, crazy. You take 34 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then it shoots you again. Please make another deck save. All right, you begin to feel your limbs turn heavy and stone-like. You are currently restrained.
Oh, well, this is fun.
Uh-huh. And it is then going to shoot you with another beam. You
What
must
the
make
fuck?
another deck. Yeah, it gets 3 beam attacks. Make another deck save. You have disadvantage because of the restrained condition.
What does disadvantage mean for me?
Roll twice and take the lower number.
So 2d20.
2d20, KL1. Keep low 1.
And then do I add my +2 to that?
Yes. Okay, you take 52 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Gilbert is incapacitated and out of action. War, it is your turn.
Kill it, War. Kill it.
All right, I'm shooting it.
You cannot see it from your current position.
Run up and kill it.
Okay, then
Yeah.
I'm.
Oh, wait,
going-
no, sorry. I thought you were further back. Yeah, you're right in the door frame, actually. So, yes, you can see it. My bad.
Before I forget, so this thing attacked us 3 times and disabled our magic items. Could I consider that a hostile attack to get my attack off?
Sure. Also, your robot is no longer functioning.
Yeah.
But yes, that I would generally consider shooting your teammate and starting to turn him to stone is a fairly hostile act.
Sorry, continue War.
Wait, he shielded and you do not hit him. So, War, it is your turn.
All right, I am going to. Oh, I can't cast any spells. All right, well then, if I can't cast spells, I'm just going to shoot him.
Okay. Bear in mind that you have, if you're any magic items you had that gave like bonuses to attack and stuff, those bonuses do not apply at the moment.
Okay, that's fine. That's just okay.
Does that account for enchanted items too?
Yes.
I haven't rolled that. Fucking hell, I ain't rolled good tonight at all.
Yeah, that is some like grade A shit there. Because he had previously shielded, none of those hit.
I'm done. Fuck.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he is going to shoot another beam. This time, he is going to target War with it. War, I need a wisdom save from you.
Alright, I can handle the wisdom save. Well, it's a +5.
All right, you resist the sophoric effects of this beam. Dean, what would you like to do?
Well, I got no choice, really. I'm going to shoot the thing.
Okay. Bear in mind, no magic bonuses from your items.
Oh,
'Cause
before these things were magic, they were masterwork.
that still applies.
Good to know.
Yeah, Gilbert, you stumbled across an enemy that Gilbert's not really well equipped to fight.
I kind of figured it would happen eventually. I saw what happened to Vecna. Not Vecna, Pejima.
Yeah.
It's a thing that will happen.
Yep, one hit.
29 points of damage, some of which is force, and the rest is piercing.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't think I can do anything else other than start pulling out and getting out of here.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I don't think I'm in melee with any hostiles at the moment.
Correct. So,
Yeah.
You're
I'm
not...
going to start slumping to the back line.
All right, well, with the second lieutenant melted, you were, in fact, in the back. And so it's fairly easy for you to go back 25 feet and around the corner to get out of the sight of this guy.
That works for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, at the end of your turn, because he can't see you, he's going to shoot a beam at Crazy. Crazy, I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Oh, I did not mean to roll that one. Okay.
All right. That is fine.
Constitution
saving throw. Is that what the?
Oh.
Is that what that is? The 28.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what that would be anyhow. So.
All right. So you take half of this, which would be 17 points
17
of necrotic
and a half.
damage. Yeah, 17. Round down.
Okay.
And with that, it is now your turn.
Oh.
You are currently restrained as your limbs slowly turn to stone.
But I can still attack you.
If you have something that can hit something 10 feet away from you, yes.
I don't.
Then I'm afraid you really can't do anything, can you?
Can I break restraints or try to?
Say again?
Can I try to break the restraint?
Yes, actually, at the end of your turn, there's another saving throw. It's another dex saving throw. And you have disadvantage because of the restraint condition.
Okay. Well then I can't do nothing.
Okay. You still have to make the dex save at the end of your turn. That isn't an option.
Breathe on him!
If you can't do anything, you
already
might
did
go
that.
dodge to make
I
it.
already did that. That's what caused this war.
You dodge if you're not going to be able to do anything in your action.
It's what, a D20 KL?
If you're doesn't dodging give advantage on?
Yes, it does, actually.
Right, so it'd just be a flat roll then if you're dodging. So it's be D20 plus whatever your dex mod is. I think is a 2.
Yeah, but you said I had disadvantage.
You would have disadvantage from being restrained, but you have advantage from dodging. They cancel out, so it's a flat roll. So D20 plus 2 is what you should roll.
Okay.
Okay.
You were free.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes, you succeed in fighting off your limbs turning to stone. At the end of your turn, he's going to shoot you with another beam. Please make another dex save. This one you have advantage on, so 2d20 KH1.
Ew.
Unfortunately, you start to become restrained again as your limbs resume turning to stone.
Fuck!
All right. Their turn. Well, the zombie is going to walk over to War, actually, and is going to attempt to attack War with the broom. Does a 20 hit War?
Nah, I don't believe so. Let me think. I think I can do something. We're in an anti-magic field, aren't we?
You are.
Okay, yeah, that I can't. I can only uncanny dodge, so I
Okay.
can half the damage. So my armor class is 20, so he hits me.
Okay. Then in that case, you take 8 points of necrotic damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Bro. This isn't a regular broom, it's a spooky broom.
All right, that's fine. He attempts to whack you again.
Really pissed about Larry dying.
Mm-hmm. Which deals 5 bludgeoning damage to you. All right.
Another.
Nope, not on that one. All right, this guy. The Beholder will then shoot a beam at you, War, and I need a con save from you.
Get to dodge this.
Not this one. Con save on this ray. All right, you avoid becoming paralyzed.
I'm going to take this opportunity to use the restroom.
Okay. So he is then going to turn and shoot Crazy. I need a dex save from you, Crazy. D20 plus 2.
Okay.
All right. You, despite turning partially to stone, you are able to avoid the beam and take no damage.
Awesome. How much health does this thing have?
It's not bloody yet.
It's chalky.
The next one will, let's see, there's War, Crazy, ran off. I guess this one's targeting War. War, another beam is coming at you. Please make a dex save.
Dex? Oh, Dex I like. Motherfucker!
Okay. Your speed is halved. You cannot take reactions. On your turn, you are allowed to take an action or a bonus action, but not both. You may make saving throws at the end of your turn to try and, end this effect. You're effectively slowed. And War, it's your turn.
Just bash it again.
Okay. Those both hit. There are no allies within range. All right, shoot him 2 more times. He's looking worse for the wear, but he is still alive. Not even bloodied yet.
Okay, well then I'm done. 'Cause I
All right.
can't do it.
Well, go ahead and make your deck save. You get to make another deck save at the end of your turn to end the slowing effect. You find yourself at full speed.
Good.
Just in time to see the beholder shoot another beam at Crazy. Crazy, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. Okay. I only got fucking 5.
It's fine. You're going to take half.
I'm back.
You take 11 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
Awesome.
You are currently
But I
restrained.
can't do anything because, yeah, fuck. Well, can't do anything. So.
All right. Are you dodging again?
I'm gonna try to get out of this.
Right, that happens
That's the
automatically.
way to.
I'm asking if you're taking your action to dodge.
Yeah, can I do that?
Yes. So at the end of
Okay.
your turn, you may make another deck save, d20 plus 2. All right, and you manage to fight it off.
He's gonna hit me again. What's it?
Okay. The beholder shoots you with a ray at the end of your turn, and I need you to make a wisdom save on this one.
Oh fuck! I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't fucking want to. That's a bad one.
That's unfortunate.
Oh fuck.
Okay. You are now charmed and regard the beholder as a dear friend.
Oh.
The beholder then tells you, "Help, they are trying to kill me."
Okay.
He's then going to shoot at War. And start of his turn, he's going to shoot at War. War, I need a wisdom save from you. Okay. All right, and then you're the only enemy you can see, so it's going to shoot you with another beam. Deck save, please.
Damn, how many beams have we faced against?
He gets 3 shots per turn, and then he has legendary actions. All right,
This is quite entertaining.
and then finally, War, a third ray, Constitution save. You're unfortunately the only person there who is not under his sway and is an enemy. Hey, but you managed to fight this one off as well. Taking, well, you take half of that. So you take 23 points of necrotic damage. And then the zombie's going to try and boop you.
I feel like I got skipped. Did I get skipped?
Yes, I think I skipped.
I was
it.
wondering why I felt like so much shit was going on.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. You can go after this. All right, so you get hit for 4 bludgeoning damage as he whacks you in the shoulder with a broom handle. All right, Dean.
Okay, well, peek out of cover. I'm gonna fire multiple times at the big bad blob.
Okay. Bear in mind you are peeking into the anti-magic field, so no magic bonus from this.
That's good. I just got masterwork stuff. Oh wait, so I felt like I was able to do magic stuff when I was like in full cover.
Yes.
You know. Is that 2 hits?
2 hits.
Okay. It's a mixture of piercing and force damage. 49 total.
All right.
Go back to cover.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to shoot a beam at War. War, I need a dex save from you. Mister, you here? Oh, there you are. All right, you dodge it and take no damage. All right, then it's back to you, War. It's your turn. What are you doing?
Shooting him 2 more times.
All right, he shields and they both miss.
All right. What is the? Is there a door? I'm standing in a doorway, right?
Yes.
I am disengaged and I am running away.
Which moves?
Fuck this party. That is dumb. I am out.
Okay.
As far as my movement speed will take me back down the corridor away from these things.
Fair enough. What's your movement speed though, so I know how far you can go?
45 feet. And since I disengage as a bonus action, yeah, and then I'm going to.
You do know you're not a melee. Well, you're only in melee with the zombie, right?
Right. That's why I'm disengaged. Well, I can take the hit.
I'm telling you that 45 feet is not enough to get around the corner, though, is what I'm telling you.
All right. Well, then I'm on a bonus action dash for
Okay.
90.
All right. So the zombie will take a swing at you, because why not? He's way too slow, and you're out of there. You get around the corner, there's Dean.
Bad juju, man. Bad juju.
Anything else on your turn?
No.
Dean?
How much distance do we have between the spooks?
Between the two enemies?
Yes.
10 feet.
Oof. Okay, well, how much distance is the nearest point of cover after this? Assuming they make the 10 feet.
Huh? I don't understand what you're asking.
Okay, so right now I'm in a corner. I'm in cover. Okay, so I'm saying if they get right up in my face, what's the nearest point of cover after this?
Oh, behind this, you mean? Further back.
Yeah.
That would be going south another 40, 45 feet.
Okay.
Like here, let me
I think I'm faster than these things.
You might be. Beholder's at the X, you're at the circle.
Okay. Oh, so the zombie might be able to. Is that 5 feet or 10 feet squares?
10.
Okay, and I'm at the circle right now.
Yes.
It's about 30 feet. 60 for the beholder. That's not too bad. I'll continue taking pot shots at the thing.
Okay.
Hits.
2 hits.
We'll add Arcane Jolt to the crit.
Uh-huh.
It'll be a total of 78 force in person.
You're starting to look really, really rough.
I'm going to do my best to try to talk this man down after beating the shit out of him.
How do you
Sorry.
do that?
With words.
What do you
Really
say?
I really didn't want this. Just let me get my friends, and no further harm will be done. Oh, I'm gonna peek back in cover. I'm not even gonna wait for a fucking response.
All right. Yeah, you hear this kind of grumbling response of, "They're my friends now, bitch."
I had a feeling you say something like that.
I like this guy.
That's not good.
That's a bad man. That's a bad man. Yeah, I'm in full cover. This is it for me.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he is going to shoot Crazy with a beam. Crazy, please make a dex save.
Why? He said we were friends. What
You are
fuck?
friends. You regard him, even despite this attack. Oh, no. Go ahead. Make a dex save. There's a thing that might happen.
I will second guess him after this fucking bullshit.
Oof.
Fuck!
You begin to turn to stone, and you no longer regard him as your friend.
Bad man.
Fuck him! Fuck him! Fuck that guy!
He
I
looks
love
at you.
This motherfucker!
Like you're like yelling and like cursing at him. He's like, "They left you here to die." And it's your turn, Crazy. What do you do?
I'm gonna kill the motherfucker!
He is 10 feet away from you. You are restrained.
Oh my gosh.
I don't care if I'm restrained. I should have the fucking strength to break it and kill him.
Your strength
grab
is
him
turning
by
to
his-
stone.
I want to grab him and tear him the fuck apart.
He's laughing at you at this point. At your impotent rage.
Fuck this guy.
This beholder is an absolute delight. My only regret is that I'm made of magic and can't exist when he looks.
Oh, fuck. Can I try to break the fucking restraint?
At the end
again?
of your turn, you can try to make another dex save. I'm assuming you're dodging again.
Yeah.
Alright, you become unstonified.
Awesome.
At the end of your turn, he shoots you with another beam. Please make a dex save.
The advantage.
You do have advantage, yes. 2d20 KH1.
I'm just picturing the old like cartoon sound effect where it goes woo 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 for like a laser beam.
Yeah, I'm picturing a disco night out, except it's horrific.
You start to turn to stone again.
Somebody better come back and kill this motherfucker.
I was planning on it. I mean, fuck.
I'm getting tired of the stone bullshit.
Alright, on his turn, he's going to shoot you with another beam. Please make a dex save.
Why can't we do Constitution? Come on.
because he wants you dead.
Killed his
fuck
friend,
it.
he killed your
Oh,
family.
God damn.
All right, you
Can
take.
I admittable that?
Can you what?
Indomitable? Indomitable?
Yes,
Can I
you can
use that?
actually. Go ahead. Use Indomitable.
Awesome.
Reroll the save. You take
Motherfucker.
38 points of force damage. He shoots you again. Please make another dex save.
I don't want to. I hate this. What? Fuck.
All right, you dodge that one somehow.
Matrix dodge. He kind of leaned backwards as his legs were turning to stone.
This is bullshit. I hate this.
Oh, you haven't seen his real bullshit yet.
I might be dead by then, so.
You might be, because he shoots you again. Please make another dex save.
Normally these beams would be random, but he's so pissed and focused.
Mother.
to make a
Fucker.
choice. Oh no!
You take 40 points of force damage.
You know, crazy. There are numbers that exist that are above 10, right?
All right.
Yeah, I can't seem to get him.
He is
I
then
can't
going.
fucking get him.
He is then going to float up about 6 feet or so, which will take him out of sight at the end of the hallway, but is still low enough that he can keep his anti-magic field on Gilbert's dust pile.
Oh, of course it will.
And the
Yeah,
lieutenant's
I'm done.
puddle.
I'm out. I'm gone. Yeah, fuck this. I'm leaving. Yep. You fuckers are on your own. You done fucked up. Challenge some shit you can't beat. I'm done. Ward leaves. He turns and walks away. War is done dealing with
He has an-
stupidity.
He is
He
an
is
into
done.
17. There's no way he wouldn't do that.
No, it's not that. No. War's just done. He's done. Gone.
Well, it's your
And
turn,
no
War.
no amount of money. War is done. I just told you. He turns and leaves the dungeon.
Okay.
He is
Do you know how to
done
get out of the
with this
dungeon?
level of stupidity. He got in here, so I'm assuming he can get out.
That's a big if.
Just kill the motherfucker. Come on.
All right, War starts to leave. We'll narrate it that way. We can deal with what happens after in a moment. At the end of War's turn, assuming War, you intentionally try not to engage in hostilities. He's going to shoot Crazy with another beam. That is another dex save.
Second time this week, party's been split and fucked. Oh my god.
All right, you dodge. Take no damage.
I would hope so.
Dean, it is your turn.
Getting real tired of this bullshit. So, he floated 6 feet above. Could I go prone and still attack? Do I think that would give me a sight line?
You think you'd basically have to go prone in, like, Lieutenant's puddle.
How far is that?
20 feet.
Well,
But he was pretty bloodied.
the shit I do for... Hang on a moment.
The shit you do for the promise of a paycheck.
Well, I'm gonna do a fucking meme. So I have the spell Banishing Smite. Actually, no, that's not gonna work, is it? Probably.
That's melee.
No, actually, it's the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack. That's the thing I see. So you could technically do it at range, but that's another story for another day. Because anti-magic field would fuck that over.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'm going to have to do the thing manually. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot this beholder.
So you run forward and go prone in Lieutenant's puddle?
No, I'm just gonna go a bit more forward.
Okay. Yeah, you can eventually get a sight on him. You are now within the anti-magic field fully.
Yeah. On fire once, twice, 3 times.
Roll.
Fuck. Do any of those hit?
The 22 will hit.
It's 29 points of damage, mixture of piercing and force.
All right. You hear the sound like a wet balloon deflating as the beholder corpse falls on the zombie, crushing it under its bulk.
Is it still
As
alive?
the anti-magic field winks out, the puddle begins to re-solidify into the second lieutenant, and the dust reconstitutes as the Gilbert.
Do I reconstitute wearing my shit?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say that'd be kind of funny. Reconstitutes to Gilbert standing naked in the hallway.
Crazy, while all this is going on, you still need to make a final deck save, because you may turn into stone before they can get to you.
Ha!
Ha!
Crazy?
How many uses of Indomitable does he have?
I don't know.
Couple.
Crazy, you here?
Yes. What?
You
One
must
more
roll
deck
the thing.
save, because they can't get to you in time before you have to make it. The monster's dead, but his magic remains.
Do you have another thing of Indomitable?
Yes, I do.
I suggest you do it.
I will use it.
Okay, re-roll it. All right, you shake off the effects. You guys are out of
Awesome.
initiative.
Get real tired of this bullshit.
And I'm not dead, so that's a good thing.
That is correct. You are not dead.
I was about
That was
again.
scary. That fight was War was actually terrified because at the very beginning he lost 2 of the biggest guns we had. Just pop. At that point he was
You
like,
know?
"No, a paycheck might not be enough to pull me through this one."
The robot's fine, right? Under?
Yeah. Anti-magic field only temporarily desummons summoned creatures, deactivates things like constructs, magic items, spell effects.
Just fell over. Boom.
Okay.
Yeah, it just puts them inside the equivalent of an arcane Faraday cage. It's it's not a different
Right, but the
spell.
important thing, especially for like Simulacrum, once the object leaves the field, or in this case the field ends, the spell effect, assuming it has duration left, duration continues without pause, reestablishes itself. So Simulacrum restarts. If you were under Bless and it was on then off, you're still blessed. Just you lose whatever round you were in the field for.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get it right up close to the zombie. I'm gonna kick it like, are you still up? You still alive?
No, it's dead. Well, more dead.
Well, I'm gonna
You know
blow its head
how-
off.
So how
I
fucked up does
almost
everyone
died
look?
last time?
Yeah.
I'm at 46 health.
I'm fresh.
Yeah. In fact, I'm noticing a trend, Crazy. Every time you walk into a room first, it's catastrophe.
I really think we should have waited, guys, before we attacked. It
You-
did not look like that needs
Yeah,
to be possible.
yeah.
What do you mean,
Are
man?
you saying that it might be useful to be polite and diplomatic with the?
I tried to wave at the zombies. I didn't attack them. I mean, I didn't know what was going on, but it didn't look like they were trying to kill the beholder. Like it looked like,
Indeed.
I don't know.
Perhaps there's a lesson in here about being rude. God, I'm starting to sound like a mom.
Yeah, I mean, like the previous encounters with the undead, not all of them were hostile. Kind of let you take the lead because you seem to mingle well with those types and know whether they're alive or dead when they're motionless. I don't know, weird paladin stuff. Yeah, at first, whenever Nala said that, I'm like, what are you talking about? But this dungeon has taught me, yeah, I don't really know how to explain it.
Deities, Dean. It's all thanks to deities.
Yeah, sure, Chief. Zombies didn't have anything on them, right? Other than these brooms.
Other than their completely mundane brooms, yes.
Gilbert's going to attempt to show the bodies some respect and move them over to the side of the room. You know,
Sure.
close the beholder eyes.
Yeah, you close the beholder eye. You kind of respectfully set the one zombie body over to the side. The other one has been like smushed into a paste underneath the beholder corpse. So it's more like you sponge it up and set the sponge aside respectfully.
A body, a beholder body, and a bloody sponge.
God, that burned through almost all my arcane jolts.
That was crazy.
I don't know what happened there, but it definitely fixed the problem I was having with my spine.
Huh? Oh, you were ash. You were like dust, dude. You just disappeared along with the second lieutenant. The robot stopped working, and yeah. By the way, I forgot to ask. Has anyone seen David? What the hell happened with her? Him. Excuse
Got
me.
eaten by a slime.
Yeah, but so did you and Crazy.
Actually, wait, that... Did we actually make David not gold?
Yeah,
Yes.
Nala fixed her.
Wait,
Him.
what?
Yeah, Nala fixed him before Steam took off.
Oh shit, I thought the Shoggoths were eating a gold statue, and I was just kind of like, okay, Under, you do you. I don't know why they're eating a statue, but
No,
okay.
they didn't eat a statue. They ate David. And David was fine.
Oh,
But
okay.
she left in the middle of combat. She basically fell unconscious, got absorbed. You killed the Shoggoth quickly enough that it did not, dissolve her.
Okay, just making sure. I wasn't sure whether or not, the condition of that person.
Turns out,
Unless she decides she wants to
she
retire David, in which case he was eaten with no trace left.
Okay.
turns out, David was inside the one that got banished to the timeout room.
That is correct. That is the one that
This
got banished.
Oops, the game.
Actually, wait, they both got banished.
They
The
did.
first or the second?
The first one.
Ah.
That's why it was all alone, because it had eaten David. Alright, but yeah, you guys are in this room. There's urns stacked all over the place, and some are in reliquaries on the walls, some are not. Like there's like a pile of them.
Do I have any time in detect magic left?
Yes, you would. You are detecting no magic abnormally here.
Ooh, tactical pizza. Nothing on the urns, nothing. Cursory search behind the urns for secret compartments, buttons,
Sure,
switches.
make an investigation check.
Just looking for the usual suspects.
Yeah, start going around. When you shift one of the urns aside, you notice that there's like a round protrusion out of the stone, almost like a button.
Interesting.
Push it.
I have found a button.
Push the button, Dean.
Well, I'm going to look up above where the button is. Does there appear to be, like, I don't know, an indentation that might suggest that something will fall upon me if I press the button?
You notice along like the corner of the wall there are about a dozen clay urns kind of held sideways and almost like they've been stuck there abnormally.
I
Kind of
have
circling the perimeter of the room.
interesting. I'm gonna have the robot try to move one around.
How? They're like 15 feet up on the ceiling where the ceiling meets the wall.
Oh, on the ceiling.
Yeah, like at the corner where the ceiling meets the wall, all around the room. Dozen of them.
Okay, so these pots are upside down then?
Sideways.
Sideways.
Yep. They look like that if you were to take like the top out, they would be pointing towards the middle of the room.
Do they appear to be sealed?
Yes.
I'm going to be asking all these questions because I'm not in the mood for another bullshit that could be avoided. Bear with me. So how heavy do they look?
They look like they might weigh maybe 15, 20 pounds.
Okie doke.
Gilbert fires off Divine Sense.
The whole place is desecrated. Just like everything else.
What about the urns?
Also desecrated, also like all the other urns.
Interesting, okay.
Okay. Is there a lid, some way to like hold the thing with your hands that I could see? Any of these urns?
Most of the urns in the wall, like the actual burial urns, yes, they have like a lid with like a clay ball on the top you could grab to lift up the lid and look inside. The ones on the ceiling look to have been sealed with wax. There's no handle to remove it.
How large are these urns?
About 2 liters.
I'm going to order my familiar to... Could I actually make it with 10 feet of distance with Find Familiar? Assuming I get a boost from the robot that's like, what, 2 feet?
Make what? I don't understand what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to pop a familiar inside one of the urns.
Yeah, you could try. Familiar pops outside the urn. There's not enough space inside for your familiar.
Understood. I'd like to search these archways for signs of what's it? The previous things where like the doors fell.
Oh yeah,
those contraptions.
Yeah. We'll use your same investigation check. They appear to be solid stone. There are no tracks for ratchets or anything like that.
Okay. How much force do I think I'll need to press the button?
Appears to be a stone button. Probably need, say, 10 pounds of force or so.
Okay. So what I could do, and I'm willing to do, is make a convoluted contraption with tinker's tools, some spare metal scraps, and a familiar to produce a pendulum-like deal, improvised, single use, to press the button that goes off whenever the familiar, like, let's say, pushes a ball past a certain edge.
Okay. Please make a Rube Goldberg check.
Okay, would that be tinker's tools?
Yes.
Okay.
It's an intelligence tinker tools check.
Very good.
Okay, you are able to construct such a mechanism.
Okay. I'd like everyone to get outside the room. You have a preference, Gilbert, where we go? Forward or back?
Forward.
Okay, we
Remember.
go for
If you fail, fail forward.
All right. So you guys go into the northern hallway, which you can see goes 30 feet west and then heads north.
I then have the familiar do the thing.
All right, so your
where the
familiar
button becomes
pushes a bowling ball, which rolls into a candle, which knocks it over, which starts to burn a rope, which, unleashes one pendulum, which then knocks into another pendulum, which then swings down into another pendulum before finally spinning around and pushing the button. You hear a whoomp as the compressed air inside the urns releases through the wax seal, and you see in the room a cloud of faintly colored pieces of paper begin to descend towards the floor.
What?
They were confetti cannons.
I'm gonna have the familiar just kind of like bask in that area for a bit, flap
Okay.
its wings.
Yeah, it bats, some pieces of paper fall on it, it bats its wings, some of the paper goes flying in different directions.
Does a familiar feel any different?
No.
Really? What the fuck? What?
You push
Yeah,
the
but
button,
why?
and confetti came out of the candles.
Yeah,
Came out of the urns that were up by the ceiling, like
Huh.
like a confetti cannon.
that's
Hey,
so
Dean.
weird.
Hey, Dean.
Yeah.
I think and then Gilbert's going to air quote this, great evil that lives inside of this dungeon is a fan of messing with people.
I dismiss the familiar. I just shrug and like, eh. Is this a part where we continue to the next week? Or do we continue?
I think we will call it here for the night. As confetti rains down on the dead beholder.
Yay!
Oh my god.
Do we level up?
We better do something. I mean, that was some shit.
Turns out banishing things to the timeout room doesn't actually net you XP.
You get negative experience for doing that. It's considered being
I mean,
a
we
coward.
didn't kill him anything. We banished
For
him all
copping
away.
out, you get half the XP you normally would have.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, I would start penalizing you if you finished every boss off with banishment.
But they didn't finish him off.